Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing another Bazaar over explained with a brand new character, the dragons, and a brand new guest. Would you mind telling everybody a little bit about yourself, what you do, who you are?
Hello, my username is Jamiz72. Been playing a lot of the dragons this season. I hit rank 1 legendary week in or so, and I'm here to play the dragons.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Yeah, that's a pretty high accolade. So I can't really live up to that. But yeah, also too, I wanted to run over collectibles with you, but did you I learned a detail about your cosmetics. You've never changed any of your cosmetics ever?
It is true. I just I can't be bothered to look in the menus.
Yeah, that's okay. And you don't play with music either.
I listen to my own music maybe a third of the time, but
Mm-hmm.
most of the time I just play in silence.
Just you don't even hear like the birds chirping outside.
No, I have noise canceling headphones on, but then I just don't have anything playing.
Are you doing all right, man? This.
That's just because I want to like make the air condition quieter.
Mm, that's fair. That must be
Uh,
it's a pretty loud AC.
there's a vent like right above where I'm sitting.
Mm,
Um, it's not super loud. It's fine
mm-hmm.
without them. But all right.
All right, you ready?
You have any preferred cosmetics? You can go ahead and
Yeah,
make those, I
I
suppose.
I do. So obviously, I mean, base skin. I did have to pay like $5, but this Pickles rug is awesome to support competitive. The chickens goes hard. New album for the characters. You did say you like the stash, so I'll leave the gold stash on. New board, and then the Nash chest is pretty sweet. So
The mimic, I think, is the chest that looks the best.
it is pretty tough. But there's some other good ones. Like I don't know, this one, frog's cool, stuff like that. But they have a suitcase. I'm hitting it. Hitting ready. But yeah, I mean, so basically, early game, or would you mind too? Like, this character's so new, just giving kind of a
Yeah.
rundown of the character a little bit, her general kind of play styles, themes, like the
Absolutely.
mechanics a little bit, if you would.
So the unique gimmick of the character, you can see there on the left of the board, is this note.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there are you know, there are
Oh,
some number of
mm-hmm.
notes, A through G. They each give 10% cooldown reduction to
Mm-hmm.
whatever is sitting on the notes. And most of the class specific skills and some of the items care about stuff like notes. I don't know if any of the items care, but a lot of the class specific skills care about things on notes.
Mm-hmm.
So A note is weapon, B note is burn, C note is slow, D note is shield, E note is heal or regen,
Mm-hmm.
note is haste, and G note is tempo,
Mm-hmm.
which is the other unique mechanic. The way that tempo works is some items take or use tempo from your existing pool.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, some items take or add a tempo from your existing pool.
Mm-hmm.
And you get one tempo per second. A lot of your class skills give you tempo either on the first item use of a type or whenever you use an item that matches a note on that note.
Mm-hmm.
And tempo can be used to get very, very efficient items.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of your late game win conditions, really, really high tempo requirements,
Mm-hmm.
if you can meet them, will give them very, very high output.
Yeah.
General phases of the game. Early game, you can either be playing burn, usually with shield or heal items to shore up the rest of your board.
Mm-hmm.
As far as which burn items, you just take all of them and put them on the board.
Perfect.
You can be playing weapons.
Mm-hmm.
For the first day or two, you can get by with potentially just Bala or Bangles and Lichibi. Lichibi provides 10 damage to adjacent weapons. Bangles, whenever you use an adjacent weapon, the adjacent weapon and Bangles gets 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Bongos, I think is what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3-second item that gives 2 weapons 5 damage, but the preferred weapon buff is Saxophone, which every 4 seconds will give you 8 damage on all of your weapons.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a medium. And it is the most damage per second out of all of the AoE weapon buffs across the heroes, I think, at bronze. It could be
Yeah.
wrong, but I think that's true.
Yeah, because it's
definitely
a 4
more
second
efficient than the standard of 6 seconds 10 buff. What were you saying?
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say because it's 4 seconds, right? Does it also slow?
Yeah.
Like crazy.
It does do it does a 1 second. It does a slow for 1 second equivalent to its tier. So
Okay.
like 2 at silver, 3 at gold.
Yeah.
So the slow isn't super relevant for the most part because the weapon items don't really care about the slow triggers, and you don't really want to mix weapons with too much other stuff for the most part, because the weapons you just want to go faster when you're playing the weapons. You just play more weapons because you're playing weapons. And for burn, you have a lot of good small defensive items, and you have a lot of very, very efficient small burn items. You have Chibi, which is 2 burn at 4 seconds, and adjacent items get 2 burn, which is an incredibly, incredibly powerful effect. It also upgrades to 4 and 6 as opposed to like 3 and 4.
No, yeah.
You have a charging burn item that's small. All the bronze burn items are small. You have a charging burn item that's small. You have hit burn items. That's extra burn when you slow. You have a triple multicast 4-second burn, but it's only got 2 ammo. But early on, that can certainly be strong enough because it's triple cast burn, and if you're buffing it with something like a half, just enough to kill them.
Yeah.
If in 5 seconds you put, what is it, 9, 11, like 17 burn on them twice, or sorry, 17 burn on them once, and then you would get it 10 seconds. That kills most people day 1.
That's pretty good.
So as far as pathing is concerned,
yeah.
I guess I will mention the other phase of the game actually.
Sure.
So in mid-game, weapons, you mostly just keep playing the weapons up until about day 6. The prototypical weapon board is saxophone, mini disc launcher, next to a maracas, flute or cymbal to bend your tempo, microphone so that you can keep using your midi disc. Microphone gets 50% crit every 4 seconds. And mini disc launcher has 2 ammo and reloads itself whenever you get a crit. Unlike Chibi, Bangles, and then anything else to fill out the board. The important parts, though, are you need cymbal or flute, midi disc launcher, and maracas. If you don't hit all of those, you can run into some big issues where you're just not fast enough. And for that reason, even though the line pretty consistently kills in 8 to 10 seconds for days 2 to 5, or 2 to 6, unless they have a lot of shield on day 6, which is very, very, very strong.
No, it's pretty good. Yeah.
It's inconsistent because you do need to basically everything. If you don't hit all of it, you just don't really have enough damage. And then you start killing in 12 seconds, and killing in 12 seconds out defense is really suspect.
100%.
The other option mid-game is just you keep piling on the burn. It used to be you could also go slow lines in the mid-game. It would try pretty hard to be going slow or burn unless I hit all of the weapon pieces at once. The reason for that was because it was just so consistent to hit big power spikes in the mid game because you could hit Flame Skirt, you could hit Base, you can hit one of the in combat burn scalers, or you can hit, I think it's called Heated Metal,
Mm-hmm.
the one that gives you 2 burn over per shield item. And all of those are just very big power spikes in the mid game. Often would even let you go to the late game with your build.
Yeah.
But Flame Skirt and Base, which were the 2 most common hits, just because they're just silver items at medium instead of a skill, both been taken down quite a lot.
Yeah.
And so I still prefer to be playing burn lines, but you can no longer be playing burn flow in quite the same way. And then for late game, all of your larges can be used as a late game finisher. Wu-Zhang is the hardest to use. It is often just used as a way to generate tempo for Death Metal Drum Kit, which Wu-Zhang does damage and shield based on how much tempo you have. And anytime you crit, you get 3 tempo. The Death Metal Drum Kit uses itself if you again after casting by spending 4 tempo.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I think it's sweet. So if you can solve crit on it, it just loops basically.
Yeah, if you can solve crit on it, or if you can find skills to get the tempo elsewhere, because you can just get 4 tempo a cast on Death Metal Drum Kit through skills, but you just have to get lucky to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
And you can go infinite, and all you need is any middling sort of scaling, and it's pretty good. The previous late game most consistent option was just Base. Base was unbelievable on how good it was.
Yeah.
It would kill an enemy in like 12 seconds without haste, and in 8 to 10 seconds with haste, while perma-slowing their entire board. That was just not enough to kill them.
Yeah, that item was
and it's slower.
ridiculous.
If it was just the damage nerf, it would have been fine. The item would have still been great. It's such a big deal.
Yeah.
The other very consistent late game option before, this was maybe a third of my late games before, and is slightly less now because I'm just not playing as much burn, is Equipment Ban. Equipment Ban is like Beast of Burden in that it cares about the items in your stash, and like I think in that it does 5 burn per gets got. Unlike which for functional purposes as a poison as a toxic enchant, it's got a shielded enchant, which is way better. Because 1,000 burn and 5,000 shield is way harder to beat than 1,000 burn and 1,000 poison.
No, for sure, yeah.
And the thing that's good about it is that it's so easy to double its output. If you haste it, you've doubled its output.
Yeah.
You put your armor jacket, which is the gold medium, next to it, you've doubled your output, and it gives a multicast. You have, for each of the different note types, you have multicast damage skill. And so if you hit any of the, if you hit weapon multicast, burn multicast, or shield multicast, assuming it doesn't have a relevant enchant, then all of those can be used to double its output. It doubles its output. There are items that charge it fully, adjacency, and there's like 10 skills that charge it. And then, aside from your larges, the main other thing you do in late game, if you're playing weapons, you can be playing, I don't know what it's called. There's a medium that weapon that gets multicast for every dragon on your board. I think it's called Dragon Hoodie. It's a weapon every time you use dragon. And so you can play a bunch of dragons, run Dragon Poster, which is a spell that turns adjacents into dragons. Run those 2 items, and then you have an item that buffs itself every time it hits, and hits a lot. And then the last main late game option you have is multimeter.
Mhm.
It's a small. It gives adjacent items plus 15% crit, and when an adjacent item crits, it charges free an instrument on the board, except for the one that crit.
Mhm.
So if you can solve crit, which is a fairly big if, because this character has very, very poor in-class crit options.
Mhm.
They have the incredible crit payouts, but terrible crit gain.
Mhm.
And it's basically Pendulum, but for your whole board.
Yeah.
Small,
No, for
which is
sure.
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Um, the last thing I forgot to mention is that
Mhm.
the order in which the notes come is random, but the notes
Mhm.
always come in the same order.
Yeah.
A is always to the left of B, which is always to the left of C, etc.
Mhm.
The three on the edges will be duplicates, while the four in the middle, you'll only have one up on your board.
Mhm. I get what you're saying. So like
Okay.
these three and these three will be duplicates, but we'll never get another weapon note.
Yes.
Yeah. And then how often do you get notes? Is that on level up or?
So some of your on level 2, you get a guaranteed note. I don't know which level, but probably like 6 or something. You get a
Mhm.
guaranteed note, I think. Maybe
Mhm.
I'm wrong on that. And on later levels, whenever you're given the nodes, whenever you're given the options that are like
Mhm.
get a loot, get items, get gold,
Mhm.
you have a chance of weapon
Mhm.
straight out of a note.
Okay.
And additionally, you can just find a middle option at gold starting at day one even
Mhm.
to get a note. Whenever
Okay.
you get a note, you pick from three. If you don't have three to pick from, then you get to pick a weapon skill. It's one of the options.
Okay. Interesting.
Sorry, not a weapon skill, a no skill.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, it's really good if you can actually fill it up. The other
Yeah.
way to get notes, this is perhaps the more plentiful way to get notes, is to just find them in shops. There's small notes. They're small items that give you an item of it from any class. So an A
Mhm.
note would give you a weapon from any class here that
Mhm.
you sell it at, and they all start at silver.
Mm.
The item is always enchanted, which is really broken because you get a lot of shinies, and you
Mhm.
reroll your shinies, and then you have shiny items that are good.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Sweet.
So as for early game pathing,
Mhm.
if you're playing weapons, the two vendors you care about are Mattel and of course Ayla.
Mhm.
Ayla has all your weapons, which is great because your weapons are incredibly efficient.
Mhm.
You can't play weapons later without saxophone,
Mhm.
and Ayla doesn't have saxophone.
Yeah.
Mattel, on the other hand, only has 9 items,
Mhm.
and so it is pretty easy to walk into Mattel and find saxophone plus ideally cymbal,
Mhm.
but potentially arcade machine, or I think it's called shredder, which are
Mhm.
some tier below weapons that are fine for the first day or two.
Yeah.
Um, and if you're not playing weapons, you actively want to avoid those nodes because they have almost no good items.
Mhm.
Uh, if you're not playing weapons, Ella has literally 0 hits.
Mhm.
And if you're not playing weapons, there's very, very little in Mattel.
Mhm.
There is an item that buffs adjacent shield and burn values,
Mhm.
and that's like decent early, but that's a
Oh, I think I.
the important middle nodes to hit
Mhm.
are you really want to go to jungle ruins to get eco.
Mhm.
Money is good. More money is more gooder.
Mhm.
And it's not common to see, but if you see piano, which is the name of the node that gives you notes,
Yep.
you'd really like to be able to click on it.
Mhm.
And so the main thing that this means is that if you take some node that doesn't give you anything meaningful,
Mhm.
and then your next vendor is a Mattel or an Isla,
Mhm.
you're fairly pressured if you haven't seen the other of Mattel or Isla to go to
Mhm.
that Mattel in order to allow you to take those free nodes.
Mhm.
Uh, the other thing is that your random silver items, aside from the random aside from the random tempo one, which is only okay, are really strong.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever the one that gives you a small bronze is, are also actually very strong as well.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that give you the burn specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So here, there's no reason to go higher because we have a Kina.
Yeah.
So we can just click on that Kina.
Okay.
But
And
getting free burn items is really good because you just need, you basically just need out of burn items early.
yeah,
But
you're just
here,
kind of playing like burn by volume almost.
yeah. On the
Or
first
burn
like day
by-
or two, you just burn by volume and you fill the rest out with shield and heal.
Yep, for sure. And
So-
so, wait, quick question. So when you go Kina, like first shop, because like you say Kina's a good shop, we're probably looking for
Yes.
the burn stuff, I would assume.
Probably your best shop is for day one, the
Mhm.
tester. I
Mhm.
think tester is probably even better than Valpak because tester just has the most consistent burn hits.
Mm-hmm.
Here, energy drink, it's got 1 ammo and it just heals for 30. It's basically worthless day early
Mhm.
on. This item can theoretically do very strong things because it's percent health, but it's very hard to actually make do anything.
Yeah, and especially too, kind of getting that maybe at gold or even sometimes silver, depending on how fast your board is. But
Yeah,
you need
all it
the
does
ammo
is
for
get
sure.
more ammo.
Yeah.
So that middle item, it's carpet,
Mm-hmm.
but for shield.
Yep.
So it's good if you want to have that, but
Mhm.
not good early because 6 seconds for 20 shield.
Yeah, and it's also hard to
And-
solve that crit too.
Yeah, it's also hard to solve the crit.
Mhm.
And by the time you do solve the crit, it's usually not a worthwhile payoff anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
If you hit a deadly item early, it can be great. But
Mm-hmm.
here, I would pick up that patch on the right.
Mhm.
It's just X healing a second, and it's got some meaningful synergies.
Sure. And then roll.
And then roll, of course. Chibi's basically the preferred burn item, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
It pairs so well with any other burn item. I would pick that up for sure. And then this headset is just COG. The Bedazzler is very strong, but it's very slow.
Yeah.
If we were desperate and near the end of the day and didn't have a final board slot, we'd pick up this Bedazzler.
Mhm.
But it's early enough to where there's no reason to think that we need to commit to a Bedazzler now, and no reason for the wireless headset doesn't do anything at the moment.
Yep. And what?
We don't need it for later.
Mhm. All right.
So I'll just leave.
Sweet. I like that. And then here's your Mattel, which
Mattel is pretty bad.
yeah.
We don't really need the 4 gold option too bad. We're only
Mhm.
really likely to go to one more shop.
Mhm.
The medium item is just a random item from Mattel, so it's maybe worse than Mattel almost. I mean, I'd probably take it over going to Mattel because it's gold,
Yeah.
and we've already committed enough money to where we can't comfortably go to Mattel, pick up saxophone, and go to Isla.
Mm-hmm.
The unique option on Mushroom is to get a small silver tempo item.
Mhm.
Node is really weird in that a third of the options or so are pretty solid for day one.
Mhm.
Drop quick.
Mhm.
A third of the options or so are just really, really strong.
Mhm.
And a third of the options are literally worthless. They do actually nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So, unlike things like getting a random tool or a random weapon or apparel
Mm-hmm.
that are pretty consistent and sometimes high roll,
Mm-hmm.
this one is highly variable, and that it
Mhm.
very often gives you something like Vocoder, which
Mhm.
just gives you tempo that you can't spend.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I think it's a very easy silver shield node.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
This early silver shield items are very strong because they're very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Even bandana, which is a pretty bad item in general, is just efficient. It's
Yeah.
just good.
Mm-hmm.
Day 1, 6 second 40 shield at small is just a great item.
No, for
So
sure.
here, the 2 picks are Pyro and Happy Camper. We beat both of them very comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, not positive in a vacuum, which is better.
Mhm.
Here, I'm certainly leaning towards Pyro because we have Happy Camper has the stovetop, which is often a better burn item, but even now because of that slow trigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
there is a other burn item which buffs itself every time you slow at small bronze. So if you already have that item, probably Happy Camper is better. But here, I'm pretty happy to go Pyro. The skill is great. Cinder is fine.
Yep.
Firebomb is what we're going to hit, and the lighter is incredible.
I know. It's always Firebomb. Which
It
on Dually
is
is kind of sick.
50% Firebomb node. It's rough.
But yeah, I mean, the lighter next to Chibi is a great option, and then all of these are great too, so 100% Firebomb.
I feel like that thing didn't appreciate our music.
That's not bad.
Unlucky. Never Firebomb.
So here's your tester.
Okay, so all of these nodes are incredible.
Yep.
The one thing I'll say is that lost 3 fights to Mimic day 1. Looking on that silver chest since they have ended it. It's rough. Tester's very strong. Unless I'm already doing something very coherent where not many items work, Sea Fountain, Click Fountain.
Yeah.
I think Fountain is stronger than Tester here. In spite of how good Tester is, I think Fountain is almost certainly better.
Yeah, the thing about Fountain too, it's just nuts, is so often, I guess at least early when I click it, it gives you gold. Like, you get 5 random items. Sometimes they're busted too, but like, we just made money. Like, it's so
that barrel's
ridiculous.
quite good.
Yeah. Dude, that tongue is freaking me out. I'm like,
Yes.
Um.
The only time I've ever gotten skill is whenever I accidentally clicked on it.
Yep. Okay, that was my
Dragon.
next question. Yeah.
On other characters, I sometimes click skill if I'm like full in on burn or something. But on dragons, it's always click shiny, basically.
Yep.
Even if you're already fully burned, you just click shiny anyways. Pyrotechnics is great. Shielded laser bow is an incredibly good item. Is buffing your shield. You usually have like 3 or 4 shield items on your board. Buffing your shield items is just great. Here, that'll be what? 6 burn? I imagine we just have to go pyrotechnics because.
Yeah. Well, it'll be 8, I think, with the fiery, but.
Oh yeah, I forgot about fire. Yeah, it's got to just be pyrotechnics.
Okay.
I'd love to take that shielded laser bow, but we just can't.
10, apparently.
And here we just get the eco.
Yeah. Would you say eco from Jungle Ruins or eco from Spare Change?
Definitely from Jungle Ruins. We've got tons of money right now.
Okay. So you value like the talk about
Even if we had $0, I would still take the income.
Okay, I didn't even realize that was an option. So you want the income?
Yeah, I want the income.
Okay, I thought you wanted the loot items. Okay, because I didn't know what their hidden option was. Yeah, I'm so down for income. That's sick.
And then what's our stash real quick? This has got to be our most efficient items. The only thing is that we should throw the what is that small shield called? Bandana?
Oh yeah.
On our board. Can we throw that far left?
Sure.
And then put Happen the Dragon next to the barrel?
Yep.
And that should be good.
Sweet.
I'm gonna try and position correctly most of the time here. I think I probably position wrong on half of the days that I end. And I'm just too lazy to most of the time.
I actually totally get that. Do you ever consider rhythm sticks to like increase the pyrotechnic speed?
No. It's the efficiency of our next best item.
Yeah, we're
1/6 speed up. Taking pyrotechnics from a 6-second item to a 5-second item is just not as good as getting 15 more health.
Sure.
I think we win this.
I think so too. Yeah, I'm always a little worried when I see like poison, but it's not really anything meaningful. At least like that's the Jules player in me. I feel like Jules just gets
poison's brutal.
Fried by mag.
Early. You just have so much shield and they just ignore it.
Yep. That patch though is a decent little healer. Nice, good work, guys.
Yeah, you can see though, if instead of hitting 2 burn items, we hit even just 3, we would have killed them like 5 seconds.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's disgusting.
because you have The real killer as for why burn is so good early on this character is
Mhm.
that you have 3 small items that buff burn.
Mhm.
2 of them being burn items themselves.
Mhm.
And that's insane for day 1. And it stays very strong for a while.
Yeah.
Your options are heft, that laser bow,
Mhm.
an item called Dragon Lighter, which gives adjacent items and itself burn.
Mhm.
So here, middle node is terrible. The right node is like 80% weapons,
Mhm.
and the weapons are literally worthless. And Curio is incredible. So
Mhm.
we're going Curio every time.
Interesting. Curio's incredible. Why? Like, what are you looking for specifically?
Brace. He's
Knee
got
brace?
other good stuff as well. Like we just hit an eco item.
Mhm.
We don't have any eco items on the entire hero or gold.
Mhm. You want the egg?
Yeah, we definitely
Yep.
want the egg. We want that borrow gold.
Yep.
We don't care about anything other than starfish. The question is, do we want it? And
Mhm.
I think the answer is we know.
Mhm.
We've got good enough defense. We're just trying to more offense on board.
Mhm.
But starfish plus moon lily would be strong if we had worse items.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Here though, we roll and we pray we hit knee brace.
Interesting.
Oh, I
it's-
forgot. He also has camp stove. That's
Yeah.
great too.
Wait. So is knee brace really like that? You're a knee brace believer?
Knee brace, I think, is the best silver upgrade in the game.
Interesting. Is it? It's 1 to 200, right?
Well, if I am playing like full weapons
Mhm.
and I have a bronze saxophone, which is the only weapon buff I have,
Mhm.
there's a very real chance I'll upgrade my knee brace.
Mhm.
Knee brace is unbelievably broken.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Knee brace post the change where they doubled all its values is just so incredibly strong.
Mhm.
Yes, we obviously we want our show because we're gonna buy thing as well. So the gold bar,
Oh, so
and we want
some.
to buy temporary shelter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just to make the money. Yep. For sure. For sure.
Temporary shelter doesn't make money,
Oh,
but
sorry. Yeah.
it's just efficient.
Mhm. It's like you're spending 1
And
gold
then-
for 2 scrap.
Here we can go ahead and sell, I guess, that gyroscope. And then we can pick up that blue nano.
Yep. I like it too. It's efficient.
Stress ball's a good item, but similar to the starfish, we don't need it. We're just
Yep.
gonna skip it.
Sweet. All right, we're out of here.
We had reload, Infernal Catapult could be cool, but we don't.
Mhm.
So here we have 3 interesting options. Isla's
Mhm.
worthless.
Yep.
4 gold is pretty good. The tempo item could be pretty reasonable,
Mhm.
and the bronze tech is quite good as well.
Mhm.
Even at bronze, the tech pool is just so strong.
Mhm.
I think I'm going to briefly look at the tech pool.
Yeah. All good.
So disco drone's insane. Fireworks drone is good.
Mhm.
Isabel is poor. Laser bow is good. There's 9 hits, and I think like 6 of them are pretty good here.
Mhm.
Not convinced that it's better than the silver item,
Mhm.
but I could see it be. I'm not positive which is correct here. I think you either take the silver tempo or you take the bronze tech.
Mhm.
I guess go ahead and click the bronze tech though.
Sure.
I think a lot of the good. Okay, that one's fine. I can sell a blue nanas.
No. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Sweet.
Okay, so day 2 mobs are basically the greatest mobs ever made.
100%.
All of these mobs are incredible.
Mhm.
Clearly, Warrior is the worst here since we don't care about the weapons.
Mhm.
We can either go Aetherite or we can go Crab.
Mhm.
They're both very, very, very strong.
Mhm.
Crab is the 6th for thing we could possibly hit.
Mhm.
And Aetherite is quite good as well. Been going more Aetherite lately
Mhm.
because I've been going later after the balance changes.
Mhm.
And since I've been going later, and getting more value out of the
Mhm.
day 9 ticket.
Oh,
Before I
gotcha.
was only getting like a couple of days of value, but now I'm getting some more value.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care about much from them. I kind of want to go Ether, right?
Sure.
This is another decision I'm not positive on. They're just both so strong that it's hard.
Yeah. I think too, it's like situation like that, you just kind of gotta believe in your own personal mantra. Because like especially since they buffed the fruit values, I'll click crab every time. So I swear, if I ever get the hard shell skill, it
Crab
wins
is
me at
so
least
broken.
2 fights a
Hard
day.
shell, yeah, hard shell
like
is
2 fights
so
a game.
incredibly good.
Yeah.
Hard shell is definitely better than rigged, except for like the very late game.
Mm-hmm. 100%. And I love rigs. All right.
Well, we've gotten both of our skills so far. Steady
Yeah.
go. I want the jungle ruins, not the borrow.
Yep, but you want to keep
Borrow is
taking the
obviously
income?
very strong, but we just don't need the cash.
Mhm.
To invest in ourselves for later.
Yep. So more income.
We've already seen Isla as well, which is the main concern that we'll just completely whiff.
Mhm.
Going here.
Yep. But
Get more eco.
I kind of.
Almost always you put the
notes.
eco over the loot.
I finally nailed
Okay, so for notes, in a vacuum, I would say the burn note is the best note.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
The weapon and the tempo notes are the best notes. Here, it's kind of rough. We don't have any of those.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that the shield note, which is a D note, is going to be 3 after the A note, so it's going to be on that barrel.
Yeah,
We
right
do
here.
want to go ahead and take the shield note because we can't use the other notes.
Yep.
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
I realized that I was mistaken, and we in fact could use the slow note.
Oh, yeah, on the stove.
Forgot that we had a.
Yeah, that's
stove.
all good. That's unfortunate.
No, it is. What's the middle guy called?
Fins?
Finn is very strong.
Mhm.
But obviously, we need stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Burn node on the right is honestly strong even today at bronze,
Mm-hmm.
just because burn volume is the most important thing for burn.
Mm-hmm.
And we're obviously going Kina because
Yeah,
we're shopping.
100%. But I get you. Like, if we had a pretty filled out board, you could definitely consider fins. Like on fins
Like if
here,
this was a Mattel,
Mhm.
You have some reasonable hits at silver, but if this was a Mattel, I'd pretty happily go right now.
yeah, for sure. Sweet.
And Kina we go.
Come with no weapons, leave with.
The Jin and Rin chibis are deceptively strong.
Mhm.
They have a lot of very potent mid-game synergies.
Mhm.
The raw values on them are just higher than you might think.
Mm-hmm.
These are often equivalent to a 4-second or so 30 shield/shield item,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Oh
just
wow,
incredibly strong the first day.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
So I would want to buy that Jin Chibi for sure.
Your aura guided me.
I think we've got the cash. We can pick up this headset now,
Okay.
and then we can roll.
Glad we could share this experience today.
Probably skip
The
the
best burn item in the game.
half is.
What?
Are you saying half?
He's the best burn small.
Mm-hmm.
The class.
That's
Because
such
he
ridiculous.
It's just the most value.
Yeah.
So, how was temporary shelter?
Mm-hmm.
Orbus is a really funny item.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I was really hoping it's a real item.
It is actually a real item if you can afford it. We can't afford it here, unfortunately, but it is a real item.
Hell yeah.
So the crazy ones are Mac, duels. If you hit multiple others, it's
Oh, yeah.
good if you're turning it into a weak edition itself.
Mm-hmm.
Devils is sometimes good, and dualies is incredibly strong.
Mm-hmm.
So if you hit everything, this item goes like most ticks, charges your whole board,
Mm-hmm.
and if you have Vanessa and Pig,
Mm-hmm.
kills your opponent immediately.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good item.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Don't really need the microphone. Microphone's a good item, but it's hard to justify buying the bronze because by the time you hit it silver, it drops off really fast. Is the problem. If we had more money, I'd love to buy a tour bus. Unfortunately, we don't quite have it.
Yeah, it's all right.
Here, I
Life
just want to sell
life's
that
cruel.
temporary shelter.
Mhm.
Regret selling the temporary shelter, I think is what I want to do. Because I don't think we're actually going to put the scrap on anything.
Yeah, that's so good.
All right.
Yeah, let's.
So
We're out of here.
even counter. And then as for positioning, the shield stuff is definitely right. Our next best option is
Is what, sorry?
I think the headset is probably better than patch because 14 is such a massive number. The only thing is I'd like to swap out that bandana with patch because I'm scared of poison.
Sure. Yeah, against the Mac for sure. That makes a lot of sense. And we already have
If
a
he's
lot of
burned,
shield.
we
Like,
probably just kill him faster because he can't shield back. And if he's poisoned, the shield doesn't do anything.
yeah, no, I like that a lot. And like sometimes they
Then-
have a little bit of a mix too, but it's like we already have a pretty high level of shield, so I don't mind
Yeah.
leaning more into.
Because
Like,
we don't have to
the heal
shield
side
for
of
the
things.
whole fight. We just have to shield for like 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah, 100%. And the patch will just help shore us up a little bit.
What kind of fight is this?
It's like I don't know. One thing I've learned in playing this game is a lot of
Yeah, it's a
times
lot of poison.
it's like when you have like already like a ton of shield, adding another shield item, it's like not. It's valuable, but it's not as like
Yeah.
valuable as it is to have like a little bit of patch. Or it's like the same thing is kind of true when you have like a full defense board. Adding like one burn item that slowly increases in burn and like applies burn is so much better
Yes.
than adding like.
Defense
One
is so
series.
synergistic with burn.
So it's fucking.
Flow is, I think, actually the best thing that you can pair with burn
Oh yeah.
because flow cripples them the most, but you can't put slow on. Okay, we sold ball blaster, so we don't have that medium anymore. So Mitchworth, the way that the shops work is they roll rarity and then they roll item size.
Yeah.
So Midsworth is just an expensive Andy.
Yep.
Andy is incredible. So
Mhm.
Midsworth is pretty good anyways.
Yeah.
And then obviously burn value is pretty good too. Here, I'm happy to just go Artisan Dunes and click +1 burn
Yep.
because it's cheap.
I'm super down. It's free, very powerful.
Yeah. I would be very happy to go to Midsworth here, but it's not as cheap as free. This is a really good Andy.
Yeah, because we're still looking for
I
all those
think we're
different
strong
burn
enough
pieces,
that we
right?
can justify going to free monster here, though. If
Yeah,
we
I
were
get that.
weaker, I would go Andy every time.
Mhm.
But because I think we can conceivably win without even upgrading this board. Though obviously, we'd like to upgrade the board. I think we can go furry monster.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, interesting.
And then still here for sure.
Why
Days
is it-
1 and even day 2, I do pick loot maybe a quarter of the time.
Oh, interesting.
Money is just good.
Mhm.
The loot pool hits more often than the skills.
Sure.
Silver loot is so good.
Yep.
Hook is good when it is good, but does literally nothing the rest of the time.
Yeah.
So it's rough.
Mhm.
Before I would go Mosquito because the slow lines were so strong, and the actual hit you want here is actually Amber.
Mhm. Oh, I
Slow
can see that.
Nines being hit is a pretty easy flame dancer. He's just got everything.
Yep. Everything we're looking for in this burn line for sure.
That's offensive.
Oh, this flame dancer, he's like sneaky, really good econ
Oh, it's
too.
Tempest Bravo.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. I knew what you meant.
Oh, the skill is called Flame Dancer.
Yes.
Islands.
That's what I'm thinking of because I read the skill name, but I don't read the mob name very often.
It's not bad.
Just only hit the skills.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. We're pretty wealthy. This is a pretty good JJ. I don't believe we've seen Iowa. We put 40 burn in 2 volleys though, so I think we can take eco just because we're so strong.
I 100% get that. It's kind of just like there may be a day when we're not strong and we would want that income, so I fully understand it.
Yeah, it's very sensible to go JJ if we don't have stuff, but we've got the stuff. We do not have a good upgrade here, to be honest.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe pyrotechnics, but it's like
adjacency-based medium items are one of the worst archetypes from a strength perspective in the game. Adjacency-based mediums are just so truly terrible. They're strong when you first find them, but they drop off so fast.
Yeah.
I think probably the faster item is better. So whatever it's called. Yeah, Isobel. I think Isobel is better than the rhythm sticks here. And then I want to upgrade the headset.
Yeah, I want
to cut the barrel like tomorrow, probably. And I just want to upgrade the headset.
Yeah, for sure.
Would actually strongly consider upgrading the Jin. Would strongly consider upgrading the Jin Chibi over the barrel.
Over the what, sorry?
No. They only get 10 every time. The gold upgrades, diamond upgrades are pretty bad.
Yeah, it does double output
but
for sure.
It is not actually meaningfully less output today than upgrading barrel, because barrel's only activating 3 times at most. Here, I want to go for the silver. It's the only one that's likely to give us an item that we actually want to run.
Yeah, I want it.
This item's incredibly strong if you're playing a high tempo board, but obviously there's nothing here. We don't even spend tempo.
Yeah, so what does the strength lie with just giving you a bunch of tempo very fast, or like what makes it so strong?
It's just startified tempo. So you have a few items that have incredibly strong payouts for tempo, but are early. There is, both these are at bronze. 2 small items. One freezes 3 for 5 tempo at 3 seconds. For 1 second each.
Yeah, that's quite good.
The other is a 4-second shield item. It charges your whole board for 6 tempo.
Oh yeah, the drone.
Yeah, the drone is broken. It's definitely the best tempo item at bronze. Charging your whole board is unbelievably good.
Yeah, hot take.
And it shields.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, who could have thunk it? Who could have known that putting a small Tesla coil on your board that also shields is pretty good?
Yeah, it's not bad. So you feeling good about this board?
Yeah, I think positioning is pretty good. The only thing we could do is play around harder for Bill's Room. I hate Bill's Room. I have to think about it all the time, but it doesn't make sense to play around it.
Yeah, you say you hate Bill's Room?
Well, because you have to think about it every day. Otherwise, you just lose to Bill's Room sometimes. I've lost to like dualies and Karnoks for not playing around Bill's Room.
That's awesome.
I've also beaten Karnok from the playing around Bill's Room.
That's also awesome. I realize Bill's Room is such an odd bro.
Stell is by a mile the scariest hero in the game.
Dude, this character is so broken every patch.
I can't believe they nerfed dragons so hard and just completely left Stell alone.
So...
I will say, upgrading barrel would not have saved us. I'm mistaken. Upgrading barrel would have won. That's my bad. I was too
that's all
greedy.
good. That's all good. Dude, this balloon thing is crazy.
Balloon is so broken. Yeah, everything Stell does is just unthinkable.
No, every patch too. There's always something that's just broken. I'm like, how does this happen all the time?
Sylvia's incredible.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Gold is loud and gaudy.
That one's so good.
Smoke machine?
Pick up that smoke machine.
Just because we have so much shield stuff, we already have the chibi.
Well, barrel's getting bad fast, and especially since I didn't upgrade it. So smoke machine does its job for it. I guess there's no reason to sell the barrel. Selling the barrel would be better.
Yeah.
We're quite rich here, so I want to buy that star projector.
Okay.
The tempo gain is a big deal, and the flow is not bad either. I think we're good on the megaphone. I don't think we need it. And then roll.
Yep.
This is a not insane bedazzler because we have so much defense. it only costs 1. I could see Bedazzler being correct here, but well, what's our current board, I guess? You open up stage. I guess we buy the Bedazzler because we don't have anything else to put on the board and it's only 1 gold.
Sure.
I wore that to the Grand Cinema.
We're out of
And
here.
we don't want this.
It's kind of a fun thing. Doesn't
The
look
effect
super
is
good,
neat.
but it's fun. It's a fang.
Fang is honestly a weak weapon on this class. That's how good
Oh,
the
yeah?
weapons are. Yeah.
That's super
Okay,
fair.
we can I see the nodes again?
Mhm.
Sell our barrel and pick up the shield Licket.
Okay. So, like, what's your thinking there behind like picking up the shield wicket?
So smoke machine shields every time you burn.
Oh, I did not read that correctly. I thought it. Okay.
Yeah, smoke machine's kind of good.
I thought, yeah, no, that's an insane amount of output. I read that as like every 4 seconds it shields, and then when you burn shield, or like when you shield
No.
burn, I had it
Oh,
flipped.
smoke machine is so good.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
crazy with all
so
these scraps too.
Let's. Let's put in Bedazzler over the ISO. Let's put in Candy Mail over the 2 on the right. I want Candy Mail instead of
fix
Patch
it.
and Bandana. I want to buff the Jin Chibi because I want to cut the bandana.
Yeah.
We'll probably sell the Jin Chibi if we don't hit an upgrade, but
Mm-hmm.
and then we definitely need to be running that portable stove. And then the question here is, do we go to the guy on the left, or we go to... So a Hexa is a 1 in 5 for... I'm pretty confident we beat a Hexa here.
Yeah,
Not positive, but I'm pretty sure we do.
I'm pretty sure.
Even with the army of smalls we have.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
And then, obviously, the engineer is incredibly strong.
Mm-hmm.
Or the brawler. Wrench is quite good here.
Mm-hmm.
Our tool upgrades are not nearly as good as some other classes. They're just like mediocre value ups for the most part, aside from Bedazzler.
Yep.
A6 ticket's great. Never mind that getting an extra 150 health from the shield.
Mm-hmm.
Can you open up Boiler Room Brawler? We already have so much money, so I don't care that much about Toolbox.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what, 4, 7, 9, 2, and 9.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the same hit rate as a Hexa.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go a Hexa here, I think.
Okay.
This is another one where I'm not convinced because the mobs are so good, and since they're not equitable, and you can't... The rewards aren't equitable, and you can't choose which one you get.
Yeah.
Or you can't choose to get them in a normal game.
Mm-hmm.
That it's very hard to actually know which is better.
Hi,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a Hexa. How can I replace you today?
But the solar farm is extremely good on this class.
Yeah.
You can cooldown reduce it, which is really powerful.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay, disabling
hasting everything is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
assistant for 1.
The upgrades are bad, but
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter. Even with 1 second of haste, you can usually come haste. So good at the game.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
drop a scrap on this thing.
Yeah. Crap on this, it's great. Okay.
That was pretty good.
Dazzler's looking pretty nice now.
Yeah.
Um,
What is this note? That's a shield note? Okay.
yeah. I think we want the smoke machine on the shield node. We want the solar farm can just go leftmost all the way.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't really need the headset anymore, so I guess the Jin Chibi is better, but we don't really have a good final option here. Maybe the
Yeah,
headset's better anyways, but I don't
it could
think
be.
so.
Yeah.
It could be better just because this is tech, is why.
Mhm.
And it's
Oh, I could see that.
slightly higher haste uptime.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're not even going into a fight yet.
Yep.
This is an excellent Andy.
Yeah, I'm with it.
He's got more burn items.
first step.
A is a burn
toward
item.
good taste.
Let's sell another of our scrap. Put in the burn item.
Mm-hmm. So you want to pick up this?
Yeah. It
Yep.
just says burn.
That suits
Yeah,
me
well,
perfectly.
Disco drone as well, right?
Would like to buy the disco drone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if we run disco drone or if we run the other drone that we just bought.
Yeah.
But we're
But-
running one of them.
But this is the small that charges your whole board.
Yeah, that one's broken. Chibi is a really good item, but
Mhm.
obviously it's only worth anything in burn builds. Okay, buying that half chibi, buying that dragon lighter.
Life is good, man.
This item's crazy, dragon lighter. It used to be 4 base burn, but even at 2 it's pretty great.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna sell the sticks, probably.
Yeah, it's gotta be the stick.
You wanna buy that?
Then confetti cannon's only really worth it
excellent
if you need
Mhm.
just anything to fill the board or if you actually want the tempo.
Yeah, I'm on it.
But here we don't.
They say it takes 10,000 hours to master a skill.
We've got to be close, right?
Oh wow. I don't think we want D-minor.
Mm-hmm.
So the different nodes that give you tempo and activation are not all worth the same.
Yeah.
D minor is really bad.
Say E
because
or D.
D.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
D minor is really bad because there's very few shield items that care about tempo.
Mhm.
And late game, whenever you might care about tempo for reasons like, you payoff is based on it.
Mhm.
And you don't really want to be running shield items for the most part.
Mhm.
Regenerator, or whatever the regeneration one is called.
Mhm.
Regenerative. Regenerative is very strong.
Mhm.
If, say you take seconds, say you take damage at 4 seconds and the fight goes 15 seconds,
Mhm.
that's like 200 something health. That's just
Yep.
a lot of health.
It's pretty good.
But here, it's not worth much. We already have so much defense.
Mhm.
We just want more offense, so we're gonna roll for a burn skill.
Okay, I'm gonna sell bandana. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, these are not great either. It's either E minor or bridge.
Mhm.
Actually, the Welcome Crit's not worthless either, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
I'm not positive what's best here. I don't think we take E minor. It's pretty
Mhm.
narrow scope of it being useful.
Yeah. Yeah.
The good ones for tempo gain,
Yeah. I guess.
weapon and tempo.
Oh, sorry.
Because
Or what?
weapon
Sorry.
and tempo items are the items that primarily care about tempo.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And get tempo on shield is also actually fairly weak because, like I was saying earlier, you don't actually want to run shield items in your tempo build at the
Mhm.
end of the game. And we don't really care about tempo right now. I think, honestly, we might just buy the crit.
Sure.
It's a pretty bad skill here. It's nothing, but I think it's probably better than nothing.
But I'll keep you as long
Okay.
as I can.
So I'm pretty sure we just want that dragon lighter in
Mhm.
over the Jin Chibi.
Yeah, I'm on it.
And then how does positioning work? Solar Farm on the far right is how the positioning works. Solar
Cool, what
Farm on
else?
far right, Bedazzler far left. And you just
Wait.
do the correct adjacencies from
Wait, sorry. Do what? Far right?
Solar Farm.
Okay.
Then Smoke Machine on the thing. Both of the buff items next to the Technics.
Okay, so you wouldn't. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
F next to Smoke Machine. Technics next. And Dragon Lighter, then yeah.
That looks pretty good.
Because the Smoke Machine is the fastest burn item.
Mhm.
Because that cooldown reduction.
Mhm.
On both of the buffs on Pyrotechnics, the
Yep.
is way better than the Dragon Lighter buff will ever get to be.
Yep.
It should just be very strong. So
Sweet.
because we're hasting our full board,
Mhm.
because we have very good enchant options here,
Mhm.
the Bedazzler is extremely strong.
Yeah.
So we can either get a burn on everything or we can get the silver burn.
Mhm.
They're both honestly quite good.
Mhm.
Silver burn is 4 burn, and it's on our highest burn item, so I think it's probably worse than the 6 burn.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think we just get the burn on everything instead
Yeah,
of the
makes sense.
vendors. and then no reason to pay any money. And then we should be good.
Yeah, I'm liking this. Board looks good. Pretty
And we
fast.
successfully played around Billstorm.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's what you were
Most
thinking.
important.
I may be young for a captain.
Seed my
It ended up being to where it had to be there anyways in order to get the smoke machine, get its cooldown reduction while keeping all the burn adjacency. But that was part of why I wanted it there.
The peace of mind, understandable, man. Oh my god.
Bring her back.
Reasonable.
I've got another salvo in me.
Yeah. Yeah, we have extremely good scaling because of the Bedazzler, even though our numerical scaling is not that great.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's not just instruments. Everything can be tuned.
See Mountain Pass, take Mountain Pass?
So Curio has each time up, which is really good. E-Brace is unfortunately no good at bronze on day 5, that as it is. He's got some burn buffs, but you don't skip Mountain Pass.
Yeah. Mountain
Let's
Pass
just
is-
see what's in that skill voucher. After this.
Oh, sorry.
Usually I like to hold on to my stuff, but that's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Usually I like to hold on to my stuff for later, but you know, sell a Barcoon and whatnot. But I like to just pop the skill vouchers so I know what I'm playing with.
100%. Yeah, it's like could potentially give you direction or.
It's more important to not make a misplay than it is to maybe get 1 gold.
We finally rest.
So the main
It's gonna
thing
be a
we'd like
ticket.
here is like a burn skill at this point. Not from this mob, just in general.
Like a scaling or like a flat or.
The flat ones are pretty mediocre here. We want the scaling. There's use a flying or a dragon, get burn on everything. And there's use a shield and get burn on everything. And those are the big ones we want here.
Sure.
So Mattel used to be really good on like day 4 plus because base and flame skirt were in there and
Yeah, all
they
the slow
were
ones.
the best mediums. There's still a lot of pretty good stuff at Mattel, and the main one is at this point like photo booth. I would say there's also some other good burn items. Photo booth gives your friends random tags. So, a really important thing to know about this character is that you have 2 large silvers and 4 large golds. You have 6 total large items. So it's really easy to force a large item by just re-rolling golden larges.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And so you can play towards a specific gold large much easier, especially if you're playing the burn line, which has more longevity than the weapon line. I want to go to Mattel here. The other nodes just don't have anything, is why.
Yeah.
If they had stuff, I'd be happy to do it.
Moderation.
Cuba is so efficient doing slows. It is largely dropped off now that it doesn't have any payoffs.
Yeah.
Before the payoffs were hit, Cuba was an unbelievably oppressive item at Diamond.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like
better than
3.6
dock
seconds
lines.
with the in-class cooldown reduction.
Yeah.
And you just perma slow their whole board.
That's ridiculous.
Like a third of my late game boards were just like perma, or like half of my late game tuba boards were perma slowing like 10 flying items if I saw them. This tuba's so broken, but unfortunately, as good as it is, you can't run it without a payoff. You do actually need to convert all those triggers or something. So that fanatic in the middle, or super fan in the middle, that is the. If we were playing weapons, we'd pick that up for sure. The upgrades are literally worthless, but it's easy to get like 7 multicast on him.
Yeah.
You can make it to where every time you use your other items or him, he gets damage.
Yep, they get
So-
super efficient.
Yeah, it's just very efficient damage. Here, though, we have very little going for him, so we can stroll.
It's
But it
back.
looks like, wait a second. I was about to say we missed, but maybe we didn't miss. We're definitely buying those hot pants.
Oh, 100%.
Usually hot pants are terrible because they're an adjacency-based medium item. And by the time you find them, they're too slow a lot of the time. And whenever you do find them, they drop off so fast. So we can sell that. We can sell the drone. No.
Oh.
I wanted the burn drone. The ISO actually could have come in potentially. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
I'm
a
so
flying
sorry.
Item.
Oh, the
Flying
weather's
is a really
great.
valuable
I
tactic
like the
Mhm.
with your
exercise.
skills.
Mhm.
So we'll definitely run that. The question is, how do we fit it on the board? I think we're probably cutting Dragon Lighter. I think we have to cut the
Mhm.
unfortunately.
Mm. So would you maybe cut these two? Sorry.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
want to keep the portable stove over the bedazzler because I want to make the solar farm go faster.
Mhm.
And we don't need the scaling from the bedazzler as much because we have other
Yeah.
scaling.
Yep. I want it.
And then here we can just leave. Since it's only a late game item, or you could be
Mhm.
playing burn. The middle option is plus haste. I don't think it's that valuable though. We already
Mhm.
have really high haste uptime, to be honest.
Mhm.
And there's not much else we care about.
Yep.
I guess we care about goggles a decent bit actually, but not as much as like ticket or
Mhm. Yeah, you can never really
Gaze.
go. You never really miss going to the noble, to be honest.
gaze actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go noble here.
Who sent that
I've yet to hit it,
Parrot.
but the sword rifle or whatever it's called, the medium that does the damage whenever you use an ammo item, is theoretically really good
Oh,
on
pistol
your
sword? Yeah.
weapon builds because you're already using 3 ammo
I'm
items
sorry.
every.
Yeah. Wait,
4
I'm
seconds.
sorry. What the fuck was that? That was just.
Scaling.
That's
You
scaling.
just scale.
That's ridiculous.
You
So
used
much
to get
shield,
boards
too.
like 70% as powerful as this almost every time before they took out.
Mhm.
Skirt.
Okay.
Yeah, fireworks drone is the one I want to sell.
Okay, my
Before
bad.
they took out skirt
What are we
and
gonna call our club? Dragon's
base.
A little
Just because
on
skirt
the
and base plus slow is so good.
but I like
Mhm.
Money is better than any non-XP based loot.
Yeah. Say money.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's so much money.
Let's click that one.
Yep, that sounds good. Rest is good too, but shit.
Rest is not very good on this board.
Well, no, you don't think so? I always like value it as like a decent. I mean, we do have a lot of shield, but it's like my value a
So-
second or two more.
The good hit here is
Mhm.
Bulldozer because I want to re-roll it into
Baron gets his way.
probably an equipment
Oh,
van,
sick,
whatever
would be like
wins.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm thinking if it's better or worse than Dragon Lighter. I think it's worse than Dragon Lighter. Or sorry, I think it's better than Dragon Lighter.
I'm with it.
I want to keep that one because it doesn't use tempo and Dragon Lighter's never coming back in.
Yep.
And then here we just go to Kina.
Yep.
Come with me.
There's not a ton of actual upgrades we care about. We mostly just want the notes.
Oh, okay. So that's
is why
that's
we
really
found one.
interesting. What, sells for 0. Okay, so we can't actually get another A note, right? Because it's one of the middle 4.
Yeah, we can't get another A note, but we still buy it because we're just rolling an enchanted item.
Yep, and we just sell charcoal.
Charcoal's not doing anything.
Use that for the
Is this dragon
Dragon
statue thing ever see
statue-
play?
Sometimes it's just a dragon's tag on the board. If you hit it enchanted, it can be really, really strong. And yes, but it's mostly just there for its tags.
Mhm.
Sometimes you run it on the board because it's good tags. Sometimes you keep it in the stash because it's good tags for equipment van. Let's see what's in that A note. This is the other thing I always sell immediately because I just need to know it's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to be able to play properly.
100%.
I guess we'll bother to hold on to this. Let's roll.
Okay.
Let's pick that one up.
Yeah, maybe, you think?
Okay, so there's a good chance we don't even have to go late game here.
Yeah.
We may well just be able to play this by picking up like faster burn items, ditching the smoke machine, or even enchanting the smoke machine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's leave. Well, we need to make room for our loot.
Yep. I'm with you.
We are never gonna. Yeah, let's get rid of the patch. And then we should have plenty of room.
Mhm.
We don't have any in-class item generators aside from
Yep.
equipment van, so we don't have to worry too much about that.
Yeah, this guy has the skin, by the way. But
Let's
we're,
sync up.
we're
man.
probably fine.
1, 2, 3.
I don't think the power of love is beating the power of.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that, you know,
Pants.
I have this skin. I like to think I'm okay with this game, so they might be alright too. We'll see. We'll find out very fast. But yeah, Pants is nothing
Pants is
against
pretty good with
love.
solar farm. It's pretty strong.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Should have
unholy.
considered doing that.
Should have considered what?
Should consider doing that. Can we watch that fight back? What's our haste
Yeah.
up time? Yeah, so we're perma-hasting. Even at 1 second, we perma-haste. He actually froze our solar farm, and it didn't even stop our hasting.
I hate that. That actually makes me mad. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't care that much about rocket boots. Let's upgrade that solar farm.
Yeah.
Have you seen Sylvia by any and with a blast of
Region's not
I want the lair
insignificant
to be
either.
safe.
That's a lot of
For the
regen.
kind of kids we used to be, you know?
Deathblade Strike is not a terrible hit, but
Mhm.
we're going to be overleveled very soon.
Mhm.
So I'd rather roll and look for the crazy skills. Scavenger is pretty low value here.
Mhm.
These are pretty terrible. Let's just take the shield.
Yep, I'm with it.
There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful. out
In our stash. Okay, no good rerolls. Radiant's not really worth rerolling.
Mhm.
I like rerolling a lot on this character. I reroll.
Oh yeah.
Before I have a dedicated build, I probably reroll like 70-80% of the time I see him,
Interesting.
assuming I have a gold large.
Mhm.
If you
Oh,
have
yeah.
a gold large, rerolling is so incredibly strong, and then
Mhm.
obviously rerolling your shinies or your other pertinent
Mhm.
enchants can be very
For sure,
potent
for
as
sure,
well.
for sure.
Health is just not very useful here because we're doing so much already. I
Mhm.
don't think Kev is a great note here because it's hard to find the items we care about, even though he has all of them.
Mhm.
But we definitely go Kev.
Sure.
We're looking for equipment van and obviously hot pants.
Mhm.
That's on the right there. That's the one that you pair with Superfan.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So you'll have like 7 dragons on your board. So he's got 7 multicast. Anytime you use any of them,
Mhm.
he gets more strong. Anytime
Mhm.
you use him, he gets stronger.
Mhm.
So every like 5 seconds, because you usually have maracas next to him,
Mhm.
So maracas is the one that does a weapon proc every time you use the item to the left of it and charges the item to the left of it 1 second at 4 seconds.
Mhm.
So you'll have like 7 multicast, and you're getting double value because of maracas.
Mhm. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Then you, like every 5 seconds, you get like 15-ish
Mhm.
dragon procs. And that's a lot.
Yeah.
So light drone, we're not going to buy it, but light drone is secretly the third massive nerf to the character.
Mhm.
The obvious massive nerfs are base, which was your best like end of mid game,
Mhm.
early late game option, because it was the most consistent while also
Yeah.
being very strong. And flame skirts, which was your best mid game option and a decent late game option.
Mhm.
Those are the obvious nerfs. This is secretly the third nerf. The
Mhm.
slowing, going from multi to single is actually fine.
Mhm.
3 seconds instead of 5 seconds is enough
Mm.
to make up the difference. The actual nerf, though, is that it only shields every. So, the shield per second has dropped. Before,
Yeah.
it was 30 on 5,
Mhm.
which was 6 shield a second.
Mhm.
And it doubled every upgrade.
Mhm.
It still doubles every upgrade. But now it's 50 on 9, which
Mhm.
is like around 5 shield per second. So the
Mhm.
shield per second isn't that bad, but you only get
Yeah.
it every 9 seconds.
Yep.
Whereas before, you almost always were getting 150 shield a fight. Or sorry,
Mhm.
not 150. You're almost always getting at bronze like 90 shield a fight because you're going at
Mhm.
least 3 times.
Yeah.
But now you get 50 shield a fight, maybe 100.
Mhm.
And it is a massive nerf.
Mhm.
That's actually the reason why I was trying to play more weapons,
Mhm.
because they nerf light drone.
Interesting.
And the shield nerf is so big.
Mhm.
because it was just such an unthinkably broken item before.
Mhm.
It was one of the most efficient shield items in the early game
Mhm.
in a vacuum,
Mhm.
and it also tapped into most consistent and the strongest synergy packages on the character.
Yeah. All the slow stuff.
So it truly did everything you could possibly want before.
Mhm.
And now it's only like a good item
Yeah.
instead of the single best defensive item early.
Mhm.
Aside from maybe Disco Drum. Disco Drum might be better.
Yeah.
Here we're going to roll. We don't care about those.
Yep.
Pick up our upgrade, and we don't need the other two.
Yeah. Rin
Rin is the
should be
counterpart
really-
to Jin. It's
Mhm.
just a almost strictly worth Jin because it doesn't shield.
Yep, I'm with you.
And Rin and Hairpin is just an efficient shield item.
Mhm.
By default, it's 5 shield every second.
Mhm.
Similar to Rin and Jin, it's just got good synergies.
Mhm.
We obviously don't care about Inglet. Sandwich Artist has a large gold.
Yep.
And what's in Dire Mosquito? A large gold, or is Rush or Trained or whatever it's called better?
Mhm.
We don't have any weapons, but if we pivot, there's a very good chance we go into weapons, and it's really
Mhm.
easy to get fast slow procs.
Yep.
That being said, we aren't super likely to need to pivot
Mhm.
to weapons anytime soon.
Because we're just insane.
I'm not sure if going for Paralyzing Rush / Trained
Mhm.
is better, but I think that's probably going for Sandwich Artist.
Yeah. I'm with it.
The only thing we actually care about is the sub. I'm just trying to force equipment ban.
Mhm.
Oh, I wanted the Sandwich Artist.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Well, that's all right.
We could find a large gold somewhere else.
That's true. Plus, you know, that's so much.
If we need to
burn.
pivot.
That's so ridiculous. Which I'm starting to question if we do. Plus, I got you. We're gonna hit paralyzing rush anyways to make up for
We
it.
didn't even hit the good burn
My
scaling.
hero.
That's the crazy part.
That's really stupid. I'm gonna sell this chibi.
Chance under Solar Farm going every
Oh,
I probably wanted to keep that.
that's sorry.
The only reason it's never going on the board because it's good.
But
The
the
reason to
tags.
keep it is because of the tags. Yeah.
Yeah.
The dragon tag is just like pretty good.
Mhm.
The other thing is that you always want, if you have a bunch of worthless items you're deciding between selling, you always hold on to your friends the longest
Mhm.
because you can give them additional tags with one of your mediums.
Gotcha.
And Equipment Ban wants tags, and Equipment Ban is the most forcible late game option.
Okay. That's good to know. That's my bad.
Let's go, Isla. We're just looking for large golds.
Sure.
We might end up building around them if we find them.
But you finished
We don't have
that.
any tempo gain at all.
Mhm.
This item is obviously potent. It says double.
Mhm.
But you do actually have to hit everything to make it good.
Yeah.
Usually we have rigged, which is pretty good here. How much money do we have? We have a fair amount of money, and it's not that expensive to do it.
Mhm.
This is one I'm not convinced one way or the other is
Mhm.
correct. I think we might be supposed to buy this just so that we have an option.
Mhm.
But if I buy it, I'm buying it with the expectation of selling it.
Mhm.
I don't expect to play it, but we could pick it up so we have the option if we want it.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna roll past it.
'Kay.
I think we'll have time to find some times. Okay, so these are the two broken early game weapons. These are both at bronze. Barakas, whenever you use the item to the left, do damage. And you pair it with mini disc launcher, and together they're 2 4-second triple hitters.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Each of them are individually stronger than SMG, but by 50%.
Uh-huh. That's crazy.
It's why you kill in 8 to 10 seconds.
Mhm.
Those are the broken items.
Mhm.
It is a good thing Vanessa doesn't have those.
Yeah.
Honestly, not a good thing that the dragons do have them. They're unbelievably strong.
Mhm.
Mini disc launcher is so strong that if you see a deadly mini disc launcher, because of the existence of multimeter, which is the one that charges your
Mhm.
whole board on a crit, you just pick up the deadly mini disc launcher as your enchanted item over anything but the most insane items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it was just like a build with
Upgrades
stuff.
on most of your low tier weapons do literally nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why am I spending 8 gold for like 2 damage?
Yeah.
The raw procs are so good that it's just hardly matters.
Mm-hmm.
This one has even worse upgrades.
Yeah, they're not great. I mean, that's one of those ones where I don't really mind doing like the bronze to silver, but I probably wouldn't pick up like silver to gold.
Yeah, you only buy silver to gold if you're really rich.
Yeah.
And then we can go ahead and leave the shop.
Yep.
I respect Nufu, but bare hands are.
Mattel has some good things,
Mm-hmm.
but so one quirk of this character,
Mhm.
there are no diamond items,
Oh yeah.
which is pretty abnormal. I
Mhm.
think she's the only one, or I think they're the only one with no diamonds, though I could be mistaken. What does Mattel get? Nothing much.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
your gold mediums, one of them is amp and one of them is bomber jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Bomber jacket gives multicast to adjacent dragons, which is broken.
Yep.
Is multicast. And the amp hastes adjacent items and doubles the damage of the right of it. So that one's also broken because it says double.
Yep.
Gold, it's 8 seconds, but diamond, it's 6.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
It's very strong.
Mm-hmm.
We go Pearl here, though. Not a ton of incentive to go Mattel.
We've barely scratched the surface of the
We're just kind of looking for more. We don't need any of this.
Yeah. But a gold
We don't have
large.
the inventory to really want
about
the guy on the right.
What else could be down there?
Take that clover for what it's worth.
Huh?
But I think we look for more broken.
I
Yeah, I'm
love
with it.
a digger who wants to keep digging.
These are nothing.
Yep.
You wore
That's-
out your
yeah.
shovel. I'll fetch you a fresh one.
Reload isn't very worth item slots on this class.
Mhm.
In spite of having extremely potent ammo items,
Mm-hmm.
it's just not worth using them again at 11 seconds for another night.
Yeah.
We can roll here. We're getting a bit lower on money.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm. That's a gold large.
else could be
Holy.
That's the one. It's a large item and it's enchanted.
And it's. Yeah.
That'll
Alright.
make an excellent equipment van one day.
Hopefully. that's the
Okay.
crit synergy. So that's like also your drum synergy, right?
Yes, this is the one that you pair with Death Metal Drum Kit,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually can do a lot on its own. If you have a multimeter board
Mm-hmm.
that's got like crit everywhere instead of just on 1 or 2 items, it gets very good very fast.
Yeah.
Particularly at diamond, it doubles its value as a diamond. We don't need proboscis; it's not doing anything.
Would it?
Get rid of this bedazzler, and we need to sell 2 more because we need to make room for the loot.
Mm-hmm. We saw the wing, but we might want to hold it.
I think we can just put the wing on the solar farm,
Yeah, I think it's reasonable.
and then
Just gonna buy
the
this.
question is,
Magnificent.
what of these are we selling to make room for our loot?
Mm-hmm.
It's Disco Drone could come up, but I think we're just selling the Disco Drone.
Okay. How come? I don't know. I feel like weren't you like say disco drones like the
Disco
broken
Drone
thing, or-
can. So the problem with Disco Drone is it's not limited, and it activates every 4 seconds, and it needs 6 tempo. So unless you have tempo gain, it doesn't do anything until 8 seconds, or if you're hasting it, it can go at 6.
Mhm.
So it's hard to use late game because either you're playing a build that makes a lot of tempo because its win condition is tempo,
Mhm.
or you're playing a build that doesn't make any tempo because it doesn't interact with tempo.
Mhm.
And even though Disco Drone itself is broken, it's hard to fit into those boards because it's just only doing something starting at 8, maybe 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do anything again until 12 seconds.
Yeah. So you really need it on like the pure like full spam tempo boards.
So it's extremely, extremely strong early,
Mhm.
and it is actually very strong late as well. If you have something like on your first shield or your 1st
Mhm.
burn, make tempo, and you're
Mhm.
like hasting everything,
Yeah.
or you just have a tempo on item activation. If you have enough tempo and you're hasting it, it's great.
Yeah.
You do need exactly. If we're farther, the way that you get it is not through items. The way that you get that is through skills, and we don't have the skills.
Gotcha. Cool. And then would you just run it as is?
Yeah, I don't see a lot of reason to change anything. We don't have any new items. We don't have any new
We
notes.
go on in
Yep.
an hour.
Those are the main things that change your board.
Mind if my crew films this for the show?
Well, that and realizing that your previous board was wrong.
That's super fair. All right, we won. Nice.
The notes make it tough to do it right. That table is such a slow item.
Oh,
That's so
kitchen.
freaking
The meat
ridiculous,
does
man.
It's better than nothing, but it's so slow. It's like weapon boards
Wait,
and how it just
Fulfill
falls off a
its
cliff
potential.
once you pass day 6.
Yeah.
That one's really awkward for space. These nodes are terrible. Let's go to Mattel.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help
Roll.
you find who does.
Yep.
Didn't hit
Probably.
anything.
Yeah. All right, we're out of here.
We'll have a free recording studio.
Um,
Give all the kids a shot.
yeah.
if we already had the equipment van, we could go charge skills, but we don't. So let's go gold.
Yep. Never miss
I
it a
will
gold.
not train you to kill. I will train you to live.
Let's take crit scaling.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
So if that dragon skill is very good sometimes, but not here. This is not a terrible midsworth. The smalls are very good, but obviously you go pearl.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just find your build around.
Yep. Pearl could always has the chance to just like insta winning the game.
Yeah, unless let's take that. It's good enough.
Take what?
Or is it? No, actually, no. Let's not take it. I'm mistaken. We already have the A note.
Yep.
If we got another A note, I would be happy to take it, but we're not going to get another note.
Yep. Down to roll.
You're
Yes.
curious, just like me.
Nope. You have some good flying synergy with wings,
What else
but
could be down there?
we're not doing that stuff. We don't have the room to justify the net, and it's a bit late anyways. Roll again. Really killing our money.
So
It's all good.
little about the outlands. What else could be down there?
I think we give it one more roll before trying to
Alright,
get out
I'm
of here.
so down.
Let's keep digging. There's always more to find.
Let's just make 2 spaces and pick up that shit.
Yeah.
Let's sell the raffle ticket and the pocket knife. I know pocket knife is great because it says free.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And do you have a preference? And Chef
I
has
want the
most
chef.
gold. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want most gold.
Hey, you're a natural at this.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Ghost Pepper doesn't... You know what Ghost Pepper does have? Ghost Pepper has Nitro. Nitro is a pretty good item.
Nitro's pretty freaking good, yeah. This guy's
what's in
flat
Punisher?
crit,
He's got
talisman,
flat crit. I think Nitro is probably better, honestly.
and rage stuff, if you want that.
So Enrage is abnormally bad on this character, because
Oh.
usually you want to take Enrage whenever you're not getting a skill. But the way that the notes work, if you have too many options, the notes can't show up, and Rage is one of those options. So you often want to proactively sell your Rage and Cooler Heater items so that they don't take up your notes.
Yeah, I could see that.
Obviously, Rage is still good though because you have a lot of larges that you use a lot. Bananas, and then that up, and then I will be back briefly. We are not a kind of board that cares that much about the defense of Regenerative Tincture. Something I will say is, so with Drag Racer, that's the one that doubles its damage every time. It comes to date. So with Drag Racer, the way the math works out is that the only things that you can do that are meaningful are increase the base value or defense, or faster, and have more health.
Sorry, yeah, I think you cut out a little bit there. But you said increase the base damage or increase your defense.
The way to make Drag Racer
make things
faster
Yeah.
is to start your procs faster. So the thing with Drag Racer, it can only charge itself 4 times a second, and it's very easy to get 4 procs a second of haste and slow.
Mm-hmm.
You almost always have a fully saturated drag racer, where
Mm-hmm.
and if you have a fully saturated perma hasted with 20% cooldown drag racer,
Mhm.
I believe it goes every 5 ticks.
Mhm.
And it's almost impossible to drop that to any faster. So the
Mhm.
only way to kill the enemies faster is to start with a bigger number, run something like amp, which is going to double it externally. So amp is really good with drag racer, but it's very hard to fit into the boards.
Mhm.
You both need an extreme amount of access, and you need 2 board slots, 3,
Mhm.
which is hard to combine, and it sometimes messes with your positioning.
Yeah.
So the main things that you actually, it's hard to get base value for damage items. So the
Mhm.
main things that you want to focus on in drag racer boards once you have enough tempo and enough procs.
Mhm.
The main things you want to focus on are getting more health and getting more base damage.
Mhm.
You don't see a lot of base damage, but you see a lot of snacks and you see a lot of regenerative tinctures.
Mhm.
So whenever I'm playing drag racer, I click more often than not both regenerative strength tincture and midnight snack.
Mhm.
So I just will pick up like 20 regen and 200 health a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's the only thing I can do to improve my board.
Mhm.
Here, though, we don't care.
Yeah.
We're doing other.
Mhm.
Let's just go to Orion. He doesn't
See
have
what's
great
up.
hits,
What's
but
up?
we really don't have another option. Nope. Laser bow is very strong, but not here.
Yeah. It falls off kind of.
It both falls off, and we've got much better scaling. So razor bow is a really good item,
Mhm.
so it's not doing much here. And I think we're wealthy enough to bother to pick that up.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, let's break it.
Ooh, I saved that one from Curio's Junkie.
Looks like we whiffed.
Cleaned
Oh well.
up real nice.
Yeah. What are the? I
Sometimes you
guess
just hit.
like deadly or obsidian.
Yeah, it all just enchants the item next to it.
Mhm.
Sometimes you just hit shiny, and then it's just shiny. Or you hit fiery
Mhm.
for your burn item, or you hit whatever. That just
Mhm.
doubles your output.
Yeah. No, for sure.
If you've got the money, you usually buy it. I'm
Mhm.
not positive, but I think it follows the like enchant nodes
Mhm.
rarity. Like I don't. It's not like some other stuff that ignores enchant rarity. I think this one follows the enchant rarity.
Mhm.
Because I do not see a lot of shiny and icy and obbies, but I
Yeah.
do see a lot of the others.
Mhm. Cool. But we're out of here.
And then we can leave.
Yep. Sweet.
There's are Tuca nodes. Study's good for the obvious reason. We gotta transform our large gold though.
Of course.
You
Mandala is your best shop.
Or that was something else.
Yeah. Just to find your few late game win cons.
So let's sell off that lighter. It's not just that you can find a late game win con,
Mhm.
which is powerful in and of itself. Sometimes you just need a win con, and any win con will do.
Want to fight
Mhm.
us? Our show wasn't that
But-
bad.
Something sleeps.
Sometimes you need an exact win con, and it's just the highest odds node to give it to you.
Okay.
It also
So the-
lets you
Mhm.
take things from. Who's the guy that gives you packages?
Services.
Oh. Not Farai. Is it Farai?
Yeah, I think it's Farai. So Farai is extremely strong because you can get large enchanted. Even at silver, it's extremely strong because enchanted drag racers can be very good.
Mhm.
Particularly, you want defense enchants on drag racer.
Mhm. That makes sense.
Yeah, because you just need to live for an extra 1 second and then you double your output. So
Mhm.
living 1 second is pretty good. Yeah, let's take another transform.
Of course. And so I guess in this, you're looking specifically for the van right now. You said.
Hey, so we don't need to transition very hard. So I'm trying
So
to
we either have
shoot
get
for the
really
biggest hit.
rich
And the
or
biggest
take
hit
down
is
the
Van.
Baron.
Both.
Mhm.
Because it's the easiest thing to scale into late game. You can very consistently for late game get it to be 1,000 plus burn with 5,000 plus shielding in like sub 6 seconds.
Mhm.
It's so good because it's so consistent.
Mhm.
And that's only like your standard hit. That's not even the high end.
Yeah.
Let's sell off this spray can. Again. And then what's the item on the right say? The late game tech pool is really consolidated in like 3 items you want, and you don't want like anything. We don't care about tech. Let's just take a loot.
Done.
I think it's fine. Let's take a note.
Sure.
Cooldown is just really nice to get for free. So if we take a burn note, it'll go on to where the hef is currently at.
Yep.
If we take a tempo note, we don't have any tempo items. If we take a slow note, we don't have any slow items. So those aren't super likely to get taken here. Could we position to get... Okay, yeah, let's just take the burn one and then swap the...
And then what, sorry?
The hef and the pyrotechnic.
Yeah.
You want to cooldown reduce that pyrotechnic.
Something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think we can actually get better positioning if we move solar farm to the left. And the right. It's to the right.
Yep.
And then swap hef with pyrotechnics again.
Yep, I like that.
Now we get the buff on the ever so slightly faster item.
Yep, I like it.
And then when you're playing burn, if you see dragon, you take it.
Yeah, I mean, +2, we're so close to leveling, lots of gold. It's just, even when you're not playing burn, it can be really hard to just skip dragon.
Even when you're not playing burn, you can always pivot. All
the
it takes is
dragon.
one draconic rage or dragon heart.
That's true. Regen's not bad, even though we have good defense.
Sorry.
Yeah, regen's perfectly good. Not too upsetting, but not a Fireclaw. Fireclaw wins on the final board a lot of the time. Fireclaw is one of your best items on dragons.
Why?
Which is funny because it's not on dragons.
Just because of the base value of like things like the vein?
Because you're using all of the giga scaling skills. It's actually only good with Van for about 2 days before it just falls off. It's really hard to make Fireclaw go faster, and really easy to make Van go faster. So whenever you can charge your Van 3 times and it's got multi-cast, you don't need a 6 seconds do 1/6 of its output.
That's fair, yeah.
It also doesn't shield. Pitchfork is the only one that does anything here. Also, neutral items are really good.
Yeah, I was gonna actually ask, like, what
It ain't a flea market. It's the
what do we
defense
like in
force
neutral
armor.
items? Is there like anything
So obviously, we
particular
like the
for,
free stuff, so let's
junkyard?
that junkyard club. We need to make space though. Let's throw on the gunpowder. We don't have a lot of good ammo items for later.
We're still egg here just because we're about. I guess we are about to get diamond.
We
But
can just wait one more day.
yeah.
It also is still making us money.
It's true.
We can ditch this headset. We can find haste later. And then we definitely buy that.
Tops throw their
It was in
gear
the box.
away if it gets
Get some
blown by
regen.
sludge.
What
Clean it up.
is the cooldown on solar farm right now? 6.9. 3 ticks. It needs to go to 7.5. So it needs a bit over 10% cooldown reduction, and it's only currently got like a bit. I guess we got 2% or something on it. We get to 8%, and then we're like 1 feather away. I guess we could put 1 more feather on the solar farm, do the silver one. And then I'd also actually like to buy that no mail.
Yeah, definitely not bad.
For the Bazaar
Then
defense
we roll for sure.
corps. That's the thing we say, right?
Obviously, we buy that and put it on the fiery pyrotechnics.
Well, all right. Let me just.
Yep.
It's just
And
pretty good.
then that's probably not a pickup, but pretty good tags. You ever need tags?
Yeah. Aquatic is actually pretty easy to get just because so many mobs have aquatic items. But Relic is pretty hard to get. Let's go Goldie.
Yeah, do it. He has larges, you know.
How I get rich?
Yep.
Oh, you know.
So if we had infinite funds here, I would pick up Jammer.
Mhm.
Even after the nerf, Jammer is very strong. It doesn't quite triple stuff like Hot Springs like it did before, but it's still
Mhm.
good. It used to say it reduces a random item's charging effect by instead of,
Yeah. But
but
that's still
it's
interesting.
clearly not going on this board, and we don't have late game options, so we want to keep some money.
Mhm.
Kronos
So-
Chibi is honestly not worthless.
Mm-hmm.
We. The reason for the Chronos Chibi is because it's really good with Drag Racer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of tempo gen, and it's a lot of proc and
Mm-hmm.
quality as well. I don't think we want to spend $8 on it.
Yep.
Let's just roll here. Whistling Glaive is a much more potent item than Drag Racer.
Mm-hmm.
Can you open up our stash? I want to see how much tempo we've
Yeah.
got.
It's also the small tip.
So we've got like 10 plus like the 9 you get from passive. So that's like 1900 damage on the glaive,
Mm-hmm.
which glaive is a very good win condition in that it's really easy to increase the values on it.
Mhm.
And you can run amp and just double the number.
Yep.
And it's immune to, well, it's not quite immune, but it's close to immune to freeze and slow.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, it's just too much stash space, too much money at the moment.
Mhm.
This multimeter, though, is close to being usable.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do have burn scaling. We even have some flat burn.
Mm-hmm.
I think we pick it up, and maybe later we'll
That's a
cut Smoke Machine.
24-carat
Okay.
decision, my
I
friend.
like that.
That would be a way to improve the current board. We've got room for everything. We don't need that feather on anything. Multimeter definitely doesn't work right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just run it.
Yeah.
Fortunately, this pig is going to kill us with Build Worm, I think.
I know. They always do, man. That's how they get you.
Notice I'm here.
Pig is the least likely person to be running a Build Worm right now, except for maybe Jules.
Yeah.
I'd be aghast if we died to a Build Worm here.
That'd be, yeah. I mean, I felt pretty good at the selection screen about this.
Well, I'll admit,
That was pretty good.
that was impressive.
Hot take. Look
Yeah,
at that
1000
crit
burn.
scaling too.
Yeah, the crit scaling is not nothing.
No, it is not. Well, especially with so much spam.
Yeah. It's. I think Solar Farm is saturated on procs, which means that it's going to be saturated as well. So it's just going to be 8 crit a second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Solar Farm isn't saturated on procs. Oh, no, it is. It was just due to timing on the first volley.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Hot Pants actually burns. I totally forgot Hot Pants does that because I never have any crit on my burn boards.
Oh. Yeah, actually putting out
Yeah,
pretty
Hot
good.
Pants is. Yeah,
Holy
Hot Pants
shit.
is like a third of our burn.
That's crazy.
That burns crit scaling is even better than I thought.
Oh my
Very
god.
funny,
It's
Jane.
not. What's it say on Hot Pants? Heal wow. It's not good.
Oh.
What's it say on Smoke Machine? That's a better enchant.
Better.
What does Heavy say on Solar Farm? I assume it's like 1 or 2.
2.
Yeah, so I thought it would do. I think it's probably just Obby on the Smoke Machine.
Yeah, I'm done. It's fair bit of damage.
The other option would be be on either Smoke Machine or Solar Farm or
I assume
I'll
we're
be
just,
on the large. But
just clicking
especially with the
tempo.
ticket, it doesn't make sense to pre-buff a large.
yeah.
And there's a good. We don't have a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we go burn. The thing is, we just don't have a lot of pressure to pit it. We're kind of just strong enough to probably get out.
Mm-hmm. No, 100%. Like
Oh.
our tempo is insane. What's
That's the
up?
middle node.
The middle?
You took blowguns instead of the boulders.
Yeah. Why does it matter? Don't we just kill them faster? Is there any merit to clicking the different ones?
No, for sure. I think there might be better rewards for the higher one, but I'm not positive.
Okay, because
I just always click
yeah.
boulder. I just never think about it, so it like it's
Oh,
jarring to
interesting.
me when you didn't.
I always click blowguns because it's faster. You know what I'm saying?
I'm more scared of blowguns than I am of boulder most of the time.
No, I totally get that. But
Sometimes
here,
though, I'm just like playing a like VDPS build and I accidentally queue obsidian boulders and I go, uh-oh. I've done that before. It was not good.
Yeah, that's not ideal. I assume we're just putting cinders on the tag.
Yeah, we're just putting cinders on there.
Okay, because like, I don't know, sometimes too, it's like, I'll play this long enough and I'll feel pretty good about my board state and I'll sell something like a loot item. That's where y'all are like, wait, what have you done?
Okay.
Oh shit.
So what are our potential hits here? If we hit a poison enchant, the shield poison one would be incredibly strong. Wand is not happening. Our items are just too fast already, and wand isn't good enough until it's diamond.
Yep.
Skill in the middle node, I just don't think is good enough to justify. It 10% cooldown on our worst when activated burn item is just not that good. I think the most none of these have great loot. I think the most likely one to have useful loot is the Quomats.
Yep.
Because Ancient Fury is really good with equipment ban. Also, oh wait, never mind. It doesn't charge weapons. It charges equipment ban. Yeah, so let's just go Quomats.
Yeah. I'm always scared
also
of
got a catalyst,
Quomats,
which isn't worthless.
Yeah,
It's so scary if you give her like 12 seconds without doing anything. If you don't do anything for 12 seconds, she will just murder you.
Yeah. But we did, so.
Fortunately, we chose to do something, and so we got there. You just throw the crit on the pyrotechnics.
All right. That's kind of interesting.
Let's pick up a second obby.
Sure, just hold it.
Yes, we're gonna hold it. We can sell the fang. We can sell the ammo.
I wonder how strong that Karnak guy is.
1 second.
What do we want here? So obviously we don't want Ryukon.
In general,
Mama
how's
Bear
the
does not have a
Mama
lot
Bear
of good
pool?
hits.
Okay.
So the Mama Bear pool is on your first item use of some type. Get tempo. There's a few bad ones that are very conditional tempo gains that you can't really control, like health. The enemy get tempo. That one's just bad because you can't control it, right? The good ones are whenever the best one is not here, but in general, whenever you use a flying or a dragon, get 1, 2, or 3 burn, depending on its tier.
That's pretty good.
That's exceedingly potent burn scaling. If we just had like 2 small dragons instead of this hot pants, it'd be scaling our burn probably more than the hot pants is. The high-end skills, though, are very, very good. For each note, there is items of the note type on the note, like a burn item on a burn note. Will have multicast.
Oh, that's insane.
But we're very unlikely to hit a diamond seal here, so I don't really want to go for that. And she doesn't have much else aside from that, and whenever you use an item on a note type, you get tempo. The thing is that eats up like all of her skill slots. So it's just hard to find stuff. So I'd like to just go Fortis. He's just got the best skills for our board. 40 might just be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Kinda
think we
worth
just
it.
take that.
Okay.
40 damage and shield every time we burn. That's just a big number.
Pretty good.
That's happening since we know that we're burn procs are saturated. That's 160 damage and shield a second.
It's pretty good.
Sort of worse.
Except you're not a
Yeah.
giant.
And it's stealth, so we probably lose. But
Social situation?
Proc saturation is really important to think about on a lot of the lines on this character. If you have a lot of proc based every time It's obviously not nearly as bad as it used to be, but it's still scarred from Lava Roller burning you for 2,003 seconds.
Wait, I was actually
What can
memeing
you do?
about losing to this Stell. Holy shit. I was 100% memeing. I didn't think we would. That's
I was
ridiculous.
scared. Lava Roller just should not exist, man. It's just too much. So if you notice, we've lost 2 games, and that coincides with the number of Stells we fought.
That is facts.
The main game plan for getting 10 wins is to Q0 Stells. You do that, you're looking good.
Yeah, well, because I also felt like we're some bullshit too.
Don't Q Stell.
You're still Q Stell.
You have an in-class node reroll. Yeah, let's roll it again.
Oh, do
You
you?
have an in-class
There's no one. Your
like,
reality is so fragile.
back.
early node reroll.
So malleable.
Mm-hmm.
It's silver. It's similar to Stells.
Mm-hmm.
Compass. Let's take the fight. And the primary thing you save it for is for rerolling Stells.
For 1,000 years.
And I'm not even kidding. It's literally like the best use of your gold is to reroll your Stells.
I actually
They
fully
have
understand
lost almost every time I've seen a cell and been intentionally re-rolled it.
Small.
I lose 80%
There
of
is
it.
no room for your greed.
See a Stell, it doesn't matter if the Stell has lost every day for the last 5 days, you re-roll the Stell. Stell is the scariest thing in the Bazaar. There's nothing more powerful.
that. 100%.
It's a good item, though it's pretty hard to use.
Mm-hmm.
This board. You can at least bother to hold it. You can throw the ammo on again. This Star Projector is never running out of ammo.
Yeah, that's nice.
We don't need reload. Cauldron is fine, but we don't have the equipment fan, and you don't even need Cauldron to make equipment fan good.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you just have like the 10 types that you can fit in your stats, it's good enough. Rend cooldown reduction's not doing much. Rend burn is doing almost nothing. Let's just go for the Ultron.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Cooldown reduction, a largest may come up, and shield charge is shield charge.
Yeah, because this board is nuts too. Like, that's kind of my Jules experience a lot of the
I mean,
time
this
too.
board is good for day 10, but it's a bit slow.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I mean, it's good for what we have.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we've seen anything better.
Yeah.
This is a slightly below where I'd like to be if I got a pick. But you don't get a pick, so it is what it is. I do think I actually want to hold on to this Moon Orb. I think it goes on the boards later if we have to play late game. Multimeter is not the greatest here. I think I'm not positive what it is here. We could well end up playing a Dragon Glaive line because we have Obsidian. We just hit a Dragon Glaive, we hit an amp, and we're just playing Dragon Glaive all of a sudden. And that's what I mean by like it's a bit slow. Like just a good Dragon Glaive board is just faster.
Yeah, for
like
sure,
it goes in 8 seconds, and it just hits them for 6,000, and that's usually better than what we're doing.
Yeah, no, for sure. I get you. We can sell this egg, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's time to sell the egg. We're doing good on money. We don't need that.
Alright.
Stell's pretty cool.
Some
Could
loot.
ask her to trick out our bus.
I mean, she's probably busy.
Sell the beetle, I assume? Yeah.
Obsidian or whetstone.
Yep.
JJ.
Say Obsidian or Whetstone.
Let's chat.
Hey, it's here. Hey, they're both here. I'd rather play Van. I think Van is.
Okay. So
Well,
now,
let me do this. Let me briefly do the math.
because we also do have a level 13 enchant coming up too.
Yes. Yeah, that's part of why I want to bother doing the math. Let's sell this Gushing. It's going away.
Yeah.
So the math is 9 seconds. We get 9 tempo plus 6 plus 6 is 12, is 21 tempo, which is 2100 damage, is 4200 damage. Plus, we can always amp it. I think I would rather go Van here.
Okay.
Do you have to leave already?
I could be mistaken, but I think I'd rather go Van here. Okay.
Sure.
And then let's roll. Let's put the obsidian on the van and buy that jammer.
I assume we want to throw the cooldown on this van.
Yes. Yeah, we want that jammer.
Yep.
So, how about
How come?
this weather we're
Okay.
Oh, you're leaving.
And then the question
Or-
now is, what do we? I guess we should go to our next node.
Yeah, wait, what makes the jammer so good here? Just like his attack?
It's one of the best deep. So once you get, we don't have all of the items for Vanlet yet. We either want perma haste it or to charge it, and we want to give it multicast. That's the dream. But we don't have those yet. But once we do have those, there's no reason to run any additional offense. It'll be worth nothing next to the van. And so once the other items are meaningless output, then we pivot just running all the defense we can, and that's the best defense we could run. Sometimes you just randomly brick their build.
Yeah, that's true. You just win the game.
Kina.
Yep.
Best hit right now is Bomber Jacket. Could have gone Dragon Glaive. It's just a toss-up as to whether or not we hit Amp or Dragon Glaive.
Yep.
We hit Amp, we're supposed to go Dragon Glaive. We hit...
Yeah. Which, to be fair, that does double the damage of the van, but...
Oh, it does. I guess we can pick up the Amp then. I totally forgot about that. We can sell our Whetstone.
Sure.
We could put it on the van. And then we can pick up that Amp, and then we don't need the Strobe Grenade. We're gonna roll. Okay, and now I've got to think about
That is a
what we
crazy
can do
art.
here.
Alright.
Pretty good art.
Can always sell, yeah.
We need to think about what is the best board here. I think that's happening. It's got the cooldown. We would like an item to the left of it. I think we... Okay. How much crit does that Pyrotechnics have? 15%? Can you go ahead and put in multimeter over the stove and the solar farm spot? Probably. Probably not, actually. This is a tough thing because Van is like only a little bit better than what we have because we haven't hit all the multipliers for it yet.
Yeah.
I think if it's better than Hot Pants right now. Boy, boy. This is usually something where I would just queue it and then I'd be running the wrong board. But probably
Totally
try and
makes sense.
figure out at least a mostly correct board. So what does this board look like? 4 seconds we activate. They both go. We haste the board. We double the damage. We hit again. We haste again. This is probably better than what we were playing. It's pretty close though. I can conceive of Hot Pants being better. I think we can sell a Smoke Machine. I think Smoke Machine is not going to be better. Wait, oh dang it, I'm stupid.
No, you're good.
I
You're
got
good.
to think about the tags.
Well, I'm thinking about the tags. So I was gonna pick up the statue.
Yeah, I think
anyways.
Hot Pants has worse tags than the other window. And then we want to buy the drone as well.
Yep, I'm with you. And then our
And
tags
then
are.
that's just medium, and it's not going on the board.
We could actually sell this hot
do we have-
pants.
Yeah, we can sell the Hot Pants. We already have lipstick. Leave the shop. and then open our stash again.
Yep.
So Van makes items.
Mm.
Van gives you an item from any class at the start of the day, and it can make any size item.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have another tool? We do not. I think we don't need this star projector anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Assume it works similar to other item generation, and if we don't have the space, we just whiff. The other thing is that we're going to be making an extra item from the loot at the beginning of the day. I think this is good though. I think everything else we need for its tags.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah. This looks good. Oh, and that, that deadly eye coming back into play, that extra
that's-
10%.
yeah, that's why we took Deadly Eye.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
Oh.
Is it a weapon? Oh yeah, we put obsidian on it. I don't think we have a weapon in our stash, so I was concerned it might not be for a second.
Mm-hmm.
They often just assume it has the weapon tag, and it just sometimes doesn't.
Just behind
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so even though we don't have any multicasting, and Amp is a lot worse than multicast here, because it doesn't double the burn, it doesn't double the shield, and it's slow to activate, it's still, like, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably better than what we were playing before, but not,
Yeah.
like, crazy better than what we were playing before.
We did also crit twice, but it was quite
Well,
good.
you're not critting twice. I mean, you gotta crit harder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's good. That's tags. Loot is a new tag as well.
Yep.
We don't have any good rerolls here.
Mm-hmm.
We could reroll a diamond, but it's just very much we're going pitchfork.
Yep.
It ain't a flea market. It's the Defense Corps.
Open up our dash. Let's sell our starfish. Let's buy the buff item, and then
We all thought we were safe.
we'll pick up the
But we can't let
one
our
that's
guard
got
down
aquatic
again.
and it's got relic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do we have a relic? Oh, Moon Orb is. I thought Moon Orb was typeless.
Nope. I was looking at that. Yeah, it's a relic.
All right,
So-
and then we can roll.
Yep.
Sure, I got lots of other junk. I mean,
All of these are just relics.
Cool.
Okay. Skill vendor for sure. Charge skills are so good, and there's so many. Haste is okay. I think Crit Freeze is better. The question is, do we take it or do we roll?
Yeah.
I think we want to roll. I think we were struggling for
Kinda want it.
output at the moment. That one's almost so good.
Mm-hmm.
I think we take it anyways.
The B minor.
Yeah, we have infinite money, and now if we find the disco drone, we can play it.
It's mine.
Dual Tron.
Yeah.
They're both good, but Trusttime's just better.
Sometimes you hit juggler. You just auto in the game.
Yeah, sometimes you just
More.
hit juggler.
Right. It's pretty good.
Free obby didn't hurt.
imagine a
No, it
bazaar
did not.
where it's safe to walk
Oh,
the
okay.
streets.
There we are. We hit every skill we wanted.
Yeah, it's not hard, man. I'm telling you, every time I turn on this damn,
It's just so easy, really.
it's not hard.
Let's upgrade our amp, because we're stuck running it at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get
I think that makes a lot of sense to me.
The fire softens before it starts.
And then I assume we're probably dropping solar farm, spamming smalls
We'd
in here.
certainly like to. Let's go to Orion. We're just looking for stuff.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's the best thing we have, because everything else takes a bunch of tags.
Anything you want.
True.
Okay, we can drop it now.
I was just thinking because we have juggler, we just want to
Yes. Well, it's not really worth it with only one small. We needed to find smalls first.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay. Let's see what's inside of that enchant.
But you'll be surprised when that comes in handy.
Healing.
Does that hairpin have better tags than something that we're already on?
Herald to
Can we open our
dragon.
stash up?
Almost sure it does.
It's better than our previous tool. It's an apparel as well. Yeah, let's pick it up. We can drop our lipstick.
Here, I'll just
A
buy this
bucket
first.
saved my life
Oh,
once.
yeah. You want to sell it?
You just never know.
We can sell lipstick. And we can also sell the stove.
Sure.
And then back in the shop, Right now, I think we'd probably run Moon Orb, so we can just roll.
Yeah.
We don't care. Flare Dome.
Yep.
Low buffs are really good. Let's go through you.
Just close your eyes and grab something.
Okay.
These buffs aren't worthless.
Yeah, I think we're just
Yeah,
we're just
yeah,
buffing
definitely.
orb, right? Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
that was just yeah, both of. I didn't know. I just make sure like I understood the item correctly. Like,
Buff in the orb, a buff in the or buy in the junkyard,
mhm.
and the weapon buff. Got so much
While
cash.
you're doing
Might as
We just don't
well.
have many things. We don't have to worry about them. Roll.
that's been sitting there
Weapon tag? No.
years.
Oh, we already are a weapon.
Oh, it is a weapon. Also,
Yeah,
the hairpins are a weapon as well.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay. You're right.
Buy the shield buff. Buy the repair bot.
Rusty circuits to see
Yep,
that
with you.
find out.
Just getting all the tags we can, or not.
Let's keep like the lily or something because it's the cheapest one.
Yeah.
But we want to sell the claw and
Oh, because the items.
because we want space.
Oh, it is ball.
And positioning looks all good.
It's okay. I mean, it goes off more, probably.
Yeah, it's got to go off more than anything else.
So I guess the restorative's fine.
Spray can should have been portable stove. That was my bad.
It's all good.
But we probably won't lose because we're missing 1 second slow over the course of a fight.
All right, let's ball.
Yep.
We
What
fought bigger
does it
bullets
show
than
you what the jammer hits? Or do you have to like, kind of?
It's not what
I'm pretty sure they don't have an animation.
Okay, I was wondering that.
I think you just have to like figure it out.
I hate this item.
I don't think it hit anything. That item being at silver is wild.
Jesus Christ. I guess it doesn't matter. That was pretty sweet.
The Outlands Terror is so broken at silver.
I know. It's just
Day 2, Day 3 Outlands Terror is just something else.
well, it's like runabout on Stell, bro. It's like some ridiculous.
It's like a really strong late game option that sometimes you just see on Day 2.
Yes.
And it's like, what are we doing out here?
Same with runabout.
I know. They put a Stell item on the wrong character.
Mm-hmm. I was actually thinking we should put.
That's what base is, by the way. Base is just a Stell item that made its way onto the wrong character.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Let's see what our skill is.
That's also not
It's
bad.
not worthless. It's like 6% crit.
Mm-hmm.
Quantic Apparel Relic. I guess we just hold on to both for now.
Yeah.
Versus to sell either.
Mm-hmm.
Health is really low value since we make so much shield.
Yeah.
And Andy has some legitimately good hits.
I'm down.
The smaller the portions, the finer the
These are not them. Wait, do we have instrument actually? I don't think we have instrument.
I don't think we do somehow.
Now let's pick up instrument. Well, the thing with instrument is most of them are weapon based. So you often just don't have instrument.
Mm-hmm.
That's better than spray can. Let's put that in.
Tell everyone you got it here.
I wonder if that's better than the crit buff on pyrotechnics. I don't want to buy the crit buff at this point. If we were going to do it, it was before we spent the money on the Quixel.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see the crit buff for pyrotechnics getting more multimeter charge just being better.
Mm-hmm.
You check it on amp. I'm pretty sure it's a.
Sorry, one more time.
Can you check the tags on amp?
It's just tech tool.
Yeah, it's tech tool. So it does get charged by multimeter. You know what? Let's sell this Quixel and just eat the monetary loss and put that on.
Kind of done.
Smart one.
I don't think I've played an amp build before.
Yeah, that's
Because
pretty
usually
sick,
I don't have
so-
weapons, and even if I do have weapons, I'd rather multicast them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think there is literally 0 items we want in Kev. Oh wait, no, I take it back. The multicast is in Kev. Let's go to Kev.
Okay, my other thought too is like Gumball has food tags.
One tag isn't as big a deal as multicast here. These are not new tags. These are not new tags either.
Okay.
Get a second juggler.
Right?
Avoid golem.
Second juggler would be tough.
Second juggler would be pretty good. We hit
Yeah.
every other skill we went for.
That's
Just hit
true.
second juggler.
I know. It's pretty good. Yeah, I guess the burn's pretty impactful. Hot take.
Usually you're trying to kill them
Why
with
is this city like this?
1,000 burn in like 4 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we pick it up. Hit a firebomb, it could be playable.
Right?
Screaming our names?
Mostly your name.
Go diamond
That's
skills.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Weapon skills aren't worthless because there's a lot of weapon charge skills, but there's just so many weapon skills in general. I'd rather not.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move past this. The scaling's not enough. Let's take the charge skill.
Which one? This one, yeah.
Finesse skill.
That's very
Finesse
good.
shield.
That's very, very good.
I don't know if I played finesse shield once before I played equipment fan. But I play a lot of finesse
It's a
shield.
very good shield, yeah. Skill. I mean, clearly, rig goes off. That's all 8 procs, basically. So.
How much money do we have? We only have like 12 bucks. Bomber jacket's 16. We've got like 17. We could drop 1 tag for it. Like, let's go to the. Oh, it's even on sale. Let's go to the Valpack.
Mm-hmm.
I love this company. I love
Gold.
the company's owner.
Swift. Oh. Ooh, charge a friend.
Yeah.
Okay, let's cycle it again. Sell off the crit buff. Put in the extra chibi.
Yeah. Scan probably.
Yeah.
The more
Sweet.
you buy,
That's all
the
good.
more you save.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's just math.
Bomber jacket's only in apparel, so it's not going to be in there. Just go Street Festival. I guess Mattel. We can't even afford to reroll it.
If I
Mhm.
don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
No new items here. No new items here.
Okay.
All right.
You leave it behind.
Let's
Someone
sell
else
off
finds
the
it.
shell,
It all works out.
and I think that's the only redundant item we have. So let's.
Yep. I think I was thinking 3. Okay. I feel like I almost keep feeling like half is there, but all right, let's go for it. Hopefully we get a win. I'm feeling.
We're decently strong.
Don't
We got
sell your
way stronger after hitting that charge skill. That's just 2 free activations.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is why this item is so good, because of the late game skills just activate it.
Yeah. Sorry, it's the dueling moon.
Yeah. You can see that all of a sudden the build got kind of good.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's the
Dueling
dueling moon
Moon Orb is
orbs,
pretty
yeah.
funny.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That was disgusting. By the way. What the? I mean, we did crit. Did I go 3 times? Probably. I think I went off 3 times.
We have a disgusting amount of charge for it.
4 times?
Multimeters charge.
Yeah.
Multimeter charges it. The Chibi charges it. Juggler charges it. The skill charges it.
That was disgusting.
The item activates a lot. This is why I like going for it, because it's the easiest item to enable. The base
Yeah.
value is only mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
Like day 8, if you have 360 burn buses, your board is like okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good board, but it's not the worst board you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so easy to double the value of bus. Upgrading bus doubles the value of bus. Bomber Jacket doubles the value of bus. There are multiple charge and haste skills that target it specifically, but haste doubles its output. Charge better than doubles its output.
Mm-hmm.
There are 10 or so charge skills for it. Sprint doubles its output. It is an extremely smooth transition from any build into bus, as long as you just hit anything that doubles its output, and everything doubles its output.
Oh, adjacent dragons. I was like, what is the bomber? That's pretty good.
Yeah, multicast is pretty incredible,
Hot take.
if you can believe it. Yeah,
Uh,
and if you're going late game,
mhm.
you can start finding your on-class diamond skills, and they also double its output, of course.
Of course. That's
So,
pretty good.
as you can see, we didn't even hit the tag generator. We just forced bust for 5 days straight until we hit it. And then we hit bus.
Yeah.
It's actually not bus. It's just ban. Bus is a different
Yeah.
item.
Yeah. That's okay.
Hitting bus is really hard.
Mhm.
I have yet to get a bus carry. I've
Yeah.
had really good bus builds, but I haven't had bus be the only item that does anything.
Mhm.
I would love to get a 4 bus build
That'd
someday,
be
but
super sick. Yeah.
it's so expensive and you have to get so lucky.
Mhm.
Yeah, equipment van is my premier late game option. It's my go-to.
Mhm.
Don't force anything earlier. I try and stay away from weapons, but if I hit them, I'm very happy to play them. I just
Mhm.
don't want to commit to them without hitting.
Yeah.
The ideal start to a weapon
We're making
build
it out of
is you go to
fun
Mattel
with this one.
Mhm.
and you just see the phone symbol, and then you buy those, and then you leave.
Yeah.
That's the dream weapon start, and then you just find an Isla and you find all your other stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, late game, if you can find enough tempo gen, death
Mhm.
metal drum kit, particularly with Guzheng, which is your only real source of enough tempo.
Mhm.
Because death metal drum kit is expensive
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
tempo. It wants
Mhm.
16 tempo a second.
That's
And
crazy, actually.
the only real consistent way to make 16 tempo a second is to make tempo whenever you use drum kit,
Mhm.
because you're doing that 4 times a second.
Mhm.
So drum kit's good if you can do it. Of note, if you freeze a drum kit that's being used, it will stop using it. Because it's like Eclipse, where whenever you have the use an item text, if that item is frozen, it won't get used.
Mhm.
So you are weak to freeze potentially.
Mhm.
So Radiant has some value on drum kit if you have everything else figured out.
Mhm.
Multimeter is your best item late game.
Mhm.
It's even better than Van. It's just so hard to make good.
It's pretty good.
It's an unbelievably broken item,
Mhm.
but you do have to find out of class options for crit. You don't. Your best crit is like your best crit giver is multimeter, and your
Mhm.
next best crit giver is like a medium large. Or sorry,
Mhm.
not a big. It's a medium that gives like 20%.
Yeah, I was like
So it's
thinking
decent.
that with things like the bandana earlier. Like I know it's carpet, but there's a lot of like bronze items that say like when you crit do blah blah blah, and I'm like, you don't have that much crit. Like
Yeah, so the idea is that you have Tambourine, which has like 15. I don't know what the exact numbers are. It's like 15, 35. It's like 15, 25, 35, 45, I think. Crit chance. And it makes tempo when it's crit.
Mhm.
And the consistent one is you have Microphone, which every 4 seconds
Mhm.
goes off and it gets 50% crit every time.
Yeah.
So if you haste that, you can crit every 2 seconds. But
Mhm.
early game, the only crit payoff worth building around is mini disc launcher. And late game, and even mid game, you don't have enough crit payoff.
Mhm.
Or mid game, there's just not enough crit payoff. And then late game, one crit every 2 seconds is too slow. It's not a tech or an instrument.
Mhm.
And so it doesn't get charged whenever you crit with something else on multimeter. So it doesn't. It's better than nothing with multimeter, but it's not good with multimeter because you want the
Yeah.
items to charge each other ideally.
Mhm.
But Dragon Glaive is very good. If you can just, that's why we held on to those tempo items for so long. Mostly was
Mhm.
primarily for Dragon Glaive.
Mhm.
If you just make 20 tempo and then you activate an amp,
Mhm.
all of a sudden you're doing 3,200 damage before crit,
Mhm.
and you can make more than 20 tempo. You don't have to only make 20 tempo.
Mhm. Yeah, that's pretty good.
You could also give it multicast sometimes,
Mhm.
which even though it spends all of your tempo and has no tempo buffs on the second hit, you'll usually get 50% of the value if you already amped it.
Mhm.
Because the amp value is added on top of everything else. So you'll have 20 tempo, you'll hit with your Dragon Glaive, and then it's a dragon, so you can bomber jacket it.
Mhm.
And then it'll hit again, and it'll hit for a little bit less than 50% of what it was doing previously.
Mhm.
But Dragon Glaive is good for similar reasons.
Mhm.
It to Van, the main difference with Dragonglaive is that it doesn't have the suite of broken skills to support it.
Yeah.
It is, however, an extremely good option if you can play it.
Mm-hmm.
Guzheng, you need a lot to go right for Guzheng to be good on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, Guzheng you put into an existing multimeter board.
Mm-hmm.
You're really just playing multimeter, but Guzheng is there for fun.
Yeah, love the game.
And the other thing it does is, in spite of being a gold large, it is just an enabler for drum kit.
Mm-hmm.
Core bus, the charge stuff is really broken.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just a core, that much haste procs can be worth it.
Yeah, just like the perma haste on your board. And then the shield's
because you're not
either.
just gold, it hastes, I believe, 2 for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you can get the dually visit and you're charging it, hasting 2 for 2 on an item that shields for, I think, 100,
Mm-hmm.
like once or twice a second is worth 3 slots most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
What are your other options? It used to be that base was, in addition to equipment van,
Mhm.
your very consistent option. Fortunately, base is no more.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the item pool real quick.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, golds. Orb Greening got hit really hard. It used to be second small items gain a tempo whenever you blow an item with it. Now
Mhm.
it's 6 seconds and the same thing but haste.
Yeah.
Haste is worse than slow because you want to. In all of the builds that use this item, I've only ever seen haste be worse than slow. I've
Mhm.
never seen haste be better than slow.
Mhm.
Drag Racer, you always want to take a slow proc. Drag Racer is worth talking about. Drag Racer, you always want slow procs over haste procs if you get a pick.
Mhm.
If you just need procs, you run whatever you find. But if you get a pick, you want slow procs.
Oh, is it
If
either
haste
or?
procs doesn't make your what?
Is it
yes.
either or?
Drag Racer,
Oh,
Drag Racer is the large silver
yeah.
that charges itself whenever you haste or slow, and whenever you hit it, if you can spend 8 tempo,
Oh, yeah.
and it will double its damage.
Mm-hmm.
So the main points of the Drag Racer build are you want to start at 3 or realistically 2.7 seconds because
Mm.
you can get the cooldown reduction. You want to try and start at 2.7 seconds rather than 4 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That time difference is an entire cast in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
And you want slows instead of haste. Haste, once your procs are saturated and you have enough tempo, haste doesn't do anything.
No, for sure, yeah.
All of your items, except for your Drag Racer, do literally nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And so Drag Racer is the only item that you care to haste.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have some external reason, like say it makes the rest of your build work. Haste your items. But slows, on the other hand, if the enemy is scaling from 0 and they don't have charge, slows will quarter their output.
Yeah.
It'll have their scaling and it'll have their triggers.
Yeah.
It's not quite that good in practice because they have charge and they have some starting value.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you're just having their output, you're more than happy with that.
Yeah.
Given that all you need to do in a Drag Racer build is live an extra 1.25 seconds every time,
Mm-hmm.
anything that makes you live longer is good. You want slows over haste, you want snack time, you want regenerative tincture. Even though it's only 200 health, 200 health is better than an extra slow proc that doesn't do anything.
For sure.
If once you get to 4 procs a second, you don't need upgrades on your items, with the exception of very specific items.
Yeah.
And so you just kind of stop going to shops a lot of the time because you just can't find anything in them.
Yeah, because it's like I'm already proc saturated.
Yeah.
It's going super fast.
Most
Might as well take
late
the
game
health.
build, upgrading your items is better than anything else you can do. But you just run out of upgrades, flat out. Wig Closet is a gold 4-second medium. It gets some tags when you buy it at random. and it charges your other enchanted items or items for other heroes 1 second at gold and 2 seconds at diamond.
Mm-hmm.
That item's pretty good.
Yeah.
You
That's a
can't
lot
play
of
it all the time,
charge.
but it's really good when it's really good.
Yeah. It's a lot of charge. Well, also too, I can see the tags being really, really nice as well.
The tags are only decent because you have pretty easy access to other tags. It's not hard to get off-class items, particularly whenever you make them at the start of every day.
Mm-hmm.
For Equipment Fan, Equipment Fan is the only thing that cares about tags. Aside from Dragon. Or aside from specific tag synergies. As far as blanket tags are concerned, it's the only thing that cares.
Mm-hmm.
So it sometimes is good for Equipment Fan, but often it'll have duplicate tags, and it's a medium, so it takes up a lot of stats. Obviously, you're happy to run it with Equipment Fan. You don't buy it in hopes that you hit an Equipment Fan later.
Mm-hmm.
You only buy it if you already found Equipment Fan.
Yeah.
But its actual effect is so strong if you can make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And you can often make it happen because in addition to transforming large golds, particularly potent enchants on smalls. So say like turbo or heavy, whenever you're playing low/haste build, mainly drag racer, are really good transforms.
Yeah.
Fiery is a really good transform so that you can hit a burn item so it gets double burn scaling.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously shiny is broken.
Yeah, obviously.
He is actually not that good on your smalls because you don't have small build arounds aside from multimeter, which doesn't need obsidian. But Wig Closet, often you have a lot of small enchanted items, and then it gets really broken.
Yeah, for sure.
Green Screen is the one that transforms into a medium to the left of it. Like Mirror on map that does the same thing. It's like really good for like 2 days, and then it just kind of drops off because it's too slow.
Yeah, I can see that.
Blades is a medium item that every 6 seconds will haste 2, and it's just proboscis for haste. Blades is really, really, really good if you have championship belt, and can be quite good if you can find some other particularly potent scaling source. But often struggles to get quite enough. Especially because you don't have wings as much after the wings kind of. Wings used to always haste 2 seconds. Now it hastes 1, 2, 3 seconds based on tier. Wings makes adjacent items fly and hastes your flying items.
Yeah.
So it does it in the opposite order, so it doesn't haste the adjacent items on its first cast.
It's kind of annoying, but
Part of why I wanted to keep that so Polaroid, whatever the thing is called, earlier, because if for whatever reason we were playing wings and we wanted more procs, it was more procs.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Any other noteworthy items? Turner is a 4-second medium that makes tempo, and that's all it does. It's a terrible item, but sometimes you just need tempo, and it's the only source of enough tempo.
Yeah.
A medium that does nothing is really sad, but sometimes it's all you got. Visor is a small that can charge itself that makes tempo. This one is not easy to always make work, but can be a lot of tempo whenever it does work. Torbus really is strong. It's just hard to make it a carry in and of itself. It's more of an enabler.
Yeah. You need some sort of like.
I already mentioned the Superfan synergy a number of times. Synth is pretty obvious how it works. Moki can be good. It's just it's a 4-second slow item that if you can spend 9 tempo will make 33, 66, or 99 burn.
Oh yeah.
In the mid game, Smoky can be pretty good if you don't have anything else you're spending tempo on. Scorch is a medium that gets burned whenever you use a dragon or a burn item. One's a particularly good burn item. Part of why I'm buying the Rin and Jane all the time is because Scorch and your skills really like dragon tags. And the Superfan hoodie stuff also really likes
Yeah.
the dragon.
Well, yeah, they're really good tags, plus just not bad like defensive item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power bank is capacitor. Photo booth is the one that at the start of the day adds a random tag to your friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's just for equipment fan. Technically, you
Yep.
can also make your friends dragons for super fan.
Mm-hmm. Does it
Mini
do it?
keyboard.
Does it do it to all your friends? And it's also like, is it the same type or is it different types?
It's a different type every friend,
Mm-hmm.
and it does do all of your friends. It also has a
Okay.
real onboard effect. It hastes a friend and item adjacent to it for 1,
Yeah.
2, or 3 seconds.
Which is good if you have like one friend you want to target. I feel like.
Yeah. It also can haste itself, and so you could perma-haste 3 items at gold.
Mm.
Mini keyboard is usually it's pretty obvious whether or not it's good on your board, but it's really, really good with exactly fan. It charges an adjacent instrument and tech. There's not many items that are instruments and techs, but equipment fan is.
So it double charges.
So it charges equipment fan 4 seconds, and you usually have 20% cooldown reduction on equipment fan.
Mm-hmm.
So it usually just activates equipment fan on a small.
Yeah. Is that because the equipment van gets the notes from both shield and burn? And
It
then-
does shield, burn, and weapon.
Oh, right, because it gets those tags. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can't put it on all 3 of those together. If you put it on weapon and burn, or if you put it on burn and shield, you will be on top of a slow note. So if you hit haste or slow enchants, you can get an extra 10%. And often it's worth doing that just for the cooldown reduction because you don't have another good enchant. Hot pants is usually bait. Obviously, it's crazy in this game, but usually hot pants is a bit of bait because it's just too slow and takes up too many item slots.
Yeah, when you have like board on haste like we did, it's pretty good. But I agree, like it's a lot to make.
Since
it
we
work.
already had all the haste triggers you could ever ask for, hot pants is great. But usually you can't get 1 haste trigger a second. Or actually, no, it's one every. No, it was every second, I think, because we didn't have enough cooldown reduction. Usually it would be every second because usually you have cooldown reduction on your solar farm, but we didn't find any cooldown reduction for it. Yeah, hot pants very good there. Keytar is really good in weapon lines and pretty hard to get into from burn lines. So it can be good. Keytar is whenever you use an instrument burn.
Yeah.
So whenever you're playing weapons, there are literally only 2 items, or there's only 3 items at silver that aren't in your bronze pool that you want. There is a Keytar, which burns everything whenever you use a weapon, and lets you pivot out of weapons and or take your weapon build later. There is, so not whenever you use a weapon, use an instrument. There is Hoodie Superfan. Hoodie is the scaling, and Superfan is the late game version of it. Hoodie, you could just find it and run it as is. Superfan, you do need to wait for the hoodie for it to actually go on the board.
But if you have both, you can take weapons pretty late.
If you get both, you can just tempo out very consistently. You can hit for like 3,000 in like 5 seconds.
Oh, good.
Andy is extra good because he sells all the notes. Same thing with Midsworth. Because you have so few large items, Midsworth is just expensive Andy. But Andy is so good that expensive Andy is better than most vendors.
Yeah.
Flame Skirt is on a farm upstate. Rest in peace, Flame Skirt.
Yep.
Event Poster, it works really well with Superfan. It works really well. Event Poster makes adjacent items dragons. So it's good with Superfan because it gives it more multi. It's good with Hoodie because it gives it more procs. And it's good with Bomber Jacket because you can give any item multicast. So it does take both of your adjacencies, which is
Yep, I get you.
Base has been slaughtered. It's about half as useful as it was before. You can overlevel your base. It's still good. But base was never good super early because you didn't have enough slow procs. So it only started being good in like the end of the mid game,
Mm-hmm.
and was really good in the early parts of the late game,
Mm-hmm.
and was playable even in the late game, but it wasn't like preferred because it was just a bit slow.
Mhm.
And now it's about half as good as it was before. So unless you have like an overleveled or an obsidian based, you probably want to only play it if it really fits on the board. You don't want to see it and pick it up
Mhm.
proactively like you did before.
Yeah.
Uh, there are some ZDPS and like tempo spam things you can do, but
Mhm.
they're pretty finicky.
Mhm.
Uh, if the main way you get into them is you get forced to play them against your will day one, and then you just keep hitting every day,
Mhm.
and then it just keeps being the best thing that you can do.
Yeah.
Like backup dancer is a really strong silver item for that. It heals and shields based off of your current tempo every 3 seconds, which is just
Mhm.
so fast. I'd just like to reiterate that Disco Drone is really, really strong. Boom Mic is bait. It's good for like 2 days, and then it's terrible.
Mhm.
12 seconds is just too slow, and it doesn't do enough of 6.
Yeah.
And that's most of it, I'd say.
Mhm.
Uh, you buy every early on. If you hit the weapons, you hit the weapons,
Mhm.
and then you do that, and that's really, really strong. If you don't hit the weapons, you're probably hitting burn, and then you're buying every burn item.
Mhm.
And then mid game, you just do whatever makes sense, which is usually continuing to buy more burn items.
Yeah.
Uh, it used to be you would buy every burn and every slow item, but they've destroyed the slow package.
Mhm.
And so now you only really always buy on like day one
Mhm.
the light drone. Because even with the nerfs, it's just like enough shield to make it make sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is most of what the dragons are doing.
That's what's
Flame
up.
Claw is really good.
Yeah.
Like day 6 ticket a lot as well.
Mhm.
Even without the super high end of Flame Skirt and base, slow procs from Assault Focus is still very strong from the day 6 node.
Mhm.
And the other thing is that sometimes you just hit at day 6 ticket and then you're playing
Yeah.
whatever you hit, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't hit, but you hit like a crappy enchanted large,
Mhm.
and now you can just force that to be whatever you want by
That's true.
rerolling
Just
it.
roll it. So I
You
assume
only
you
have 6 larges.
you value Catalyst super high then too.
I have gotten 4 day 1 catalyst generators from the well. Catalysts are so good.
Mhm.
You get to reroll your enchanted items, and you get to reroll your larges. Get
Mhm.
good in mid game because you get to reroll the things you get from notes. Usually, you find more notes in shops than we did.
Mhm.
And rerolling your larges is just so good
Yeah.
because you get to force whatever large works best for you.
Mhm.
Rye is an extremely high value node
Mhm.
because he can give you an enchanted large.
Mhm.
Even if it's only a silver and you can't hit like equipment van or glaive, it's still really, really strong. Take the item because you can hit a defensively enchanted or a turbo or
Mhm.
slow race car. And that race car is an item that gets better the longer you've been playing the build because you've had more time to put together the pieces.
Mhm.
You need very specific pieces, which is all of the slow and haste procs, which is pretty generic. And the actually hard part is to get enough tempo to use race car.
Mhm.
And it gives you a lot more time to be playing race car.
Mhm.
I've had like 2 or 3 games where I just hit like a day 2 to 4 restorative or turbo or shielded or whatever race car,
Mhm.
and those games just win because you've been playing your late game build since like day 3.
Mhm.
Um, But yeah, the other thing is that at the crash site,
Mhm.
one of the strong things you can do if you don't hit an item worth rerolling
Mhm.
with your upgrade and transform loot, you can just hold it and go to your class, buy a gold large and get a diamond large, and then reroll a diamond large instead of a gold large.
Wait, sorry, one more time?
So, you know the crystal that at the crash site that
Mhm.
transforms and upgrades an item?
Yeah, yeah.
So, if you don't find
Oh.
anything that's so if you find like a restorative silver medium at a crash
Mhm.
site and you're playing a burn build,
Mhm.
you just don't transform it. It's just not going to be going on your build.
Yeah.
You just sell that and you hold on to the transform crystal. Then you
Mhm.
go find a large gold item in a vendor and then you transform that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if you hit a diamond large, great. And if you don't, because you only have 6 larges, you can just re-roll it at Mandala until you hit what you want.
Mhm. That's pretty fair.
A solid like third of what I'm doing late game is just clicking Mandala and finding ways to enable Mandala. Having only 6 items in the large pool is slightly suspect game design.
Yeah, it's pretty well, especially too when they're all. I was actually thinking about this when they're all
Only Gushang and
potentially win
Torbus are not
cons.
build arounds.
Yeah, so it's like 2 out of 3 are.
You
Because I
have
was thinking
full
about that
build
with
arounds in this
Jules.
slot.
It's like Jules, for example. Hold up.
Yeah,
You
Jules.
have-
I don't know how many larges? She has plenty of larges.
Holy shit.
Uh,
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 20. Literally 20.
yeah,
Which is
if you want to
ridiculous.
hit your farmers market, your dishwasher, whatever you're trying to find, you can't just
Crazy.
hit it every time on
Mhm.
Jules. Sometimes you just miss and you have to play something else.
Well, also,
But
so many of these are unbelievably bad. Like, even the ones that you think would be good, like Feast and Grill, are bad.
yeah, Feast is
So,
bad. Grill is very specific. Lollipop is really specific.
mhm.
And you can't just transform into it. You have to buy it so that you can quest it.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Cleaver is very specific.
mhm.
But here, Dragon Glaive is Equipment Van is the easiest to play. You just take it and you put it on the board, and it's okay. And then you haste it, and its output is doubled. And then you
Mhm.
crit it, and then its output's doubled. And then you multicast it, and then its output's doubled. And then you charge it, and its output's doubled.
Mhm.
And whenever I say its output's doubled, I mean its base output, not its
Yeah.
current output. And so Equipment Van just goes on any. Equipment Van is just the easiest thing to play, which is why I go for Equipment Van so hard. But
Mhm.
if you hit a Dragon Glaive, after like 2 days of shopping, you can usually play a pretty good Dragon Glaive board.
Mhm.
If you hit a race car, that one's harder, but you can definitely build around race car.
Mhm.
Drum kit is the hardest to build around that you can build around, because you just need so much tempo to play it. If you don't have the tempo, you can't play it.
Mhm. Yeah, because you gotta like solve it if it's on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Having a tour bus in the inventory is like fine. Obviously, it doesn't do anything until you quest it. If you do quest it, 1 quest can make it good, and 2 can make it broken.
Mhm.
And then Gujang just kind of sucks, but you gotta miss sometimes.
Of course.
Yeah. The main takeaways are to play weapons, you do actually need saxophone.
Mhm.
Going to Isla first is a very dangerous prospect.
Mhm.
You can do it, but it's dangerous, and you better have Mattel as a later node.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's key takeaway number 1. And key takeaway number 2 is you only have 6 large items.
Mhm.
Only having 6 large items is the single thing that this character does unique the most to all the other characters.
Mhm.
Like, well, that and the fact that notes are just broken. Having 10% cooldown reduction for free is pretty good. And being faster for no reason is incredibly strong.
Mhm. Yeah, just cause.
That, yeah, You're just faster because you're faster.
Sorry, I'm like looking
Yeah,
at
that's
the largest. Each character has like actually like 20.
yeah.
And this character is 6
And
for some goddamn reason.
but when your larges get 20 to 30% cooldown reduction.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What if your late game build was just 20 to 30% faster because it seemed like a good idea?
Yep. It's just cause.
Yep, just cause. That mostly sums up the character.
Mm-hmm.
Either you need saxophone or you need every burn item you see,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do whatever makes sense in the mid game.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you hit a late game build naturally, great. And if you don't, just re-roll at Mandala until you do.
Yep. That sounds good.
I unironically re-roll like an average of 3 or 4 times every game at Mandala. I re-roll so much at Mandala. It is unironically a key part of my game plan is re-rolling at Mandala.
That's insane.
I pick mobs like that sandwich vendor I mentioned earlier just to find gold larges to re-roll at Mandala.
Mm-hmm.
Because since you only have 6 larges, it's hard to find gold larges in class.
Mm-hmm.
But mobs have a lot of gold larges.
Yeah.
That pretty much sums everything up.
Well, I appreciate it. And then too, I mean, even if like theoretically you want to, if you ever re-roll like a silver large, you have 2 options.
Yeah, if you have a perfect opportunity for race car, you can hit that race car. The main thing you do is you go to Farai, you hit a good enchant on a tour bus, and then you just force that tour bus to become a race car.
Yeah, I guess because if you have one or the other, you re-roll it, becomes the other.
It can hit itself. It's a 50-50
okay.
still.
I didn't know that. It's kind of weird that it can hit itself. It doesn't seem right.
I'm pretty confident it can hit itself. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it can.
Okay. No, yeah, you're good. I trust you.
But regardless, 50% for the item you want is just very high odds.
Mm-hmm.
Something I do a fair amount is, so in that hot pants build, there was basically no item we could put on it that would make it better.
Mm-hmm.
So, and in addition to that, the obsidian enchant, I would have put it there anyways, but the obsidian enchant was only decent.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't insane on the smoke machine.
Mm-hmm.
I considered briefly putting that obsidian on the gold large. Just because if your build doesn't have a good enchant and isn't going anywhere, you might as well just enchant the large that you're trying to force through Mandala.
Mm-hmm.
Only do that if you're playing a dead end build and the enchant doesn't help the board.
Mm-hmm.
There, it was still going to be 1,000 to 2,000 damage, so I was putting on the smoke machine even without the day 9 ticket.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something to be aware of.
Mm-hmm.
Is just forcing Mandala even harder.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, that's everything I gotta say.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you again for all your knowledge and taking the time out of your day to be here. Do you have any socials or anything you want to plug or?
I've got nothing.
Okay. Let's see. Do you offer like coaching or anything or?
I'd be open to the idea, but I've not done it thus far.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I don't know. Well, in that case, I just want to say thank you again. I really do appreciate it. Best of luck with your ladder climb, and hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you again.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not likely to push ladder next season, but I think I'm going to try and see where I can finish this season.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't care to spend that much time on the Bazaar every season, but
yeah,
once it's fine.
It's not good for the soul, to be honest, but
yeah. My playing went down by half whenever I hit 1.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a few days where I was between like 3 and 5 just because I kept being passed by other people. But
yeah. What are you right now?
and then the nerfs happened, and then I started actually losing games, and that wasn't good for my elo.
Yeah. Wait, what rank are you right now?
I'm like 20 something.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. I'm down like using the tracker from Bazaar DB, I can see
Mhm.
my like my actual rating, like
Mhm.
my MR. Down like whenever you're higher up, you get 1 point per win,
Mhm.
and you lose like 8. And whenever you're a little bit lower where I'm at, I'm getting 2 points a win, and I'm still losing like 8.
Mhm.
I'm down like 10 points from where I was before the nerfs came out.
Dang.
The big thing with the nerfs is that I'm just upset that they didn't hit still.
Yeah. Well, it was like an emergency nerf. I'm sure my hunch is that usually they do like a mid-season patch. I can't say for
I thought that was the
certain they
mid-season
will.
patch.
No, I think it was just like emergency nerfs to this character.
Ah,
Because they didn't touch anything else. It was like this and bugs.
yeah.
There, I can pull that back
Yeah,
up.
I'm just hoping for a still nerf. We
Yeah, that
fought through
character's
stells
always
and we
crazy.
lost 2 games.
Yep, I totally get that. Let's see.
Yeah.
This hotfix mostly, yeah, I think it was just like a hotfix for the dragons. Then there's usually like a mid-season patch and like a beginning of season patch.
Yeah.
So my hunch is things will get touched from every character. Wetware will probably get nerfed. If anything from Jules gets nerfed, I'll be
So
sad.
what will probably
so.
get nerfed?
I bet Wetware will. Like that time's crazy. Like
Oh yeah, Wetware is getting Wetware. Maybe it'll happen next month instead of this season, but Wetware is getting the number either reduced or they're just redesigning it again. Wetware is not okay.
yeah, Wetware's ridiculous. Also, I don't know.
Wetware is late game compatible and is too easy to get into. Is the problem?
Yeah, I don't. This item Marlin is like been crazy ever since it was released.
Marlin has been the craziest thing since it came out. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's
just
also,
a 3-second with crit that makes your whole board fly.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, that part's crazy, but just it's so much output, and then also just like you can play it the whole game.
More output. It's more procs per second than Katana.
Yeah, if you think about
and it makes your whole board fly.
Yes, and then like you just card table it late game or something, and you just go.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Card table, Wetware, Marlin is just too easy to set up.
Yep. So I would expect that. I'm sure there's some other stuff, but I don't exactly know what the.
I do think realistically that the hot skirts and the base nerfs were needed. I think they could have just nerfed base instead of killing it.
Yeah. I don't know. That's I'm for it. That's how it goes.
You've been seeing much base, but I don't feel like I saw much base. I saw a bunch of base right after the nerf came out, which was really weird. But I saw very little base before that. But every time I play base, it like a gold base just hits for 4,000.
Yeah.
With no haste, no crit in 12 seconds. Yeah.
Well, yeah. All right, I gotta dash, but thank you again. Take it easy.
Right.
And I really do appreciate it. Best of luck.
Yep.
Right.
Good luck dodging stells. And thanks for having me.
Yep. Thank you.